on the line. You can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, other channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo!
What's going on, Kyle?
You know, I am within an hour of waking up.
I'm in about an hour and a half. So I mean, I'm awake.
Not too far behind.
I don't have a whole lot of, but we're gonna get it, Kyle, because
we're
today
gonna get there.
Today is a special day, Kyle, because as the people can see on the banner, this is going to be our Christmas giveaway stream where 100% of all donations we receive during this stream are going to be given away to families in need. You can see it right here on the screen right now. If you want to nominate a family, you can send me an email at info@thefantasyheadliners.com right there on just below the video so we can help some families out in need here during this this holiday season. What do you think, Kyle? Does that sound like fun?
That sounds like a lot of fun. I think looking at my face in the camera, though, I look like a man who is on the run from the feds.
I mean,
I need to shave. So
you look like the 30-year-old Santa. You know what I mean? You got that dark beard, but the white's starting to come in. You know what I mean? Like
I appreciate you saying that I'm 30, Jake. That's very nice of you today.
Well, I said in the 30s. You know what I mean? Not exactly.
You said a 30-year-old Santa. The chat heard you. Don't try to get out
You're
of it
not
now.
that far off of 30.
No, I'm not. But
you're closer to 30 than I am.
You.
Because I'm not even remotely close.
Oh, man.
But anyway, everybody's injured.
Stinging. No, gifting memberships doesn't work as donating.
Because we don't get money for that. We can't give that to give away.
Well, we get money for it, but it's like...
Not like it's like a separate pool.
Yeah.
But anyway, everybody's hurt. Everybody's questionable. For the most part, there's really only one game with a larger concern of weather, and that's the Chiefs game with some rain. So be sure to pay attention to that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions surrounding weather here this weekend. It's that time of year, right, where anything can change in a moment's notice. You got to be sure to stay on top of it.
Wonderful time.
Are you ready for Christmas, Kyle? Have you wrapped all your presents?
Yeah.
Yep. Way to go.
Everything's done, ready to go.
Way to be a damn overachiever out there. Jeez.
Trees up.
Well, I hope so. I mean, trees should have been up for a while, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you just put your tree up?
No, tree's been up for a while.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We need to answer some questions,
Let's talk some
though.
Football.
Woo! Sammy, PPR pick 2, ETN, Connor, and Chandler. I know I have ETN for sure higher. Connor and Chandler are actually probably pretty freaking close. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I have Chandler at 27 and Connor at 28.
I don't love either.
Yeah.
But I mean, given the circumstances, I totally get it.
Yes. are nasty. In a full PPR, 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 flex from Baker Mayfield, Gardner Minshew, Joe Flacco. We'll start there. Mayfield, Minshew, and Flacco.
I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, Kyle, but I have Baker Mayfield inside my top 12 at number 12.
Ooh, Baker Mayfield's going to be the highest there then.
The Bake Show, baby.
The Bake Show, 1 running back, and then 1 flex from Connor, Chandler, Aaron Jones, Terry McLaurin, and OBJ. So we already established that we have Chandler higher. I think if you're looking for the safest
You even have him
bet,
over Aaron Jones?
well, I'm getting there.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
Sorry.
getting there.
Sorry.
If we're looking for the safest bet, I'm going Ty Chandler and Aaron Jones at the RB and flex position. If we're looking for the highest upside, we're going Aaron Jones at running back. And then would you have McLaurin or OBJ higher? Probably McLaurin, I'm going to guess.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, he's not an easy matchup, though. He's going to be covered in sauce this weekend going up against the Jets. So he's going to be dependent on a big play touchdown.
Yep. Yeah, so safety, Chandler Jones, upside, Jones McLaurin at this point. Steve Dominguez, good morning, legends. Happy holidays. In a PPR, are we flexing JSN or Ford? Merry Xmas headliners. Merry Christmas. JSN is going to be your safest bet. You don't say if it's PPR or not. If it's PPR, definitely going to go JSN. If it's a half PPR and you want a little bit more safety, then maybe go with Ford, but JSN still has more upside for me.
Yep. I think JSN has overtaken Tyler Lockett in that offense as the number 2 option in the passing offense. I think I'm ready to make that statement. I do think that Ford probably has a fairly safer floor, but JSN has a safer floor and a higher ceiling.
TC7786 becoming a member for the 10th month. In a full PPR, Purdy, Kamara, Mixon, Pittman, Debo, McBride, and Flex Barkley. On the bench, Kittle, Ridley, Reed, and Goff. If you're asking if you're staying with that lineup there, I'm staying with that lineup. Kamara's already played. Can't do anything there. Mixon, not replacing him, obviously, with anyone because you don't have another running back to replace with. And we'll put Barkley there. Not going to move Barkley over Mixon and then put someone else in the flex. I'm going with what you have.
Yep. I mean, I do believe that Calvin really gets peppered with targets, but with Trevor Lawrence probably not playing, it's probably safer just to go Pittman now that we know he's good to go.
808 all day. With a $10. Oh, wait, no. I skipped one. We Buy Homes, question below. We Buy Homes. I actually saw it before we went live.
Did
you save it? Okay.
I did.
Just a heads up to people out there, just a quick heads up. If you're going to super chat and then try to put your question in the regular chat, you're playing with fire at that point because you're literally We Buy Homes 2 messages away from it disappearing out of the live chat because the live chat doesn't stay the entire time. Messages start to disappear.
And if we don't see it ahead of time like we did this one, it could be long gone and we'd never find it. So it's a standard format. Played Kyren Williams and Alvin Kamara on Thursday. Luckily, Williams scored a touchdown because Kamara was a letdown. Who should I flex? And there's a lot of great options here, Kyle. It's Breece Hall, Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker, Saquon Barkley, or Isaiah Pacheco.
You're going to have to say that again.
Exactly. Breece Hall, Travis Etienne.
Okay.
Kenneth Walker.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
Isaiah Pacheco.
How many?
Only one.
Oh, Pacheco's my highest ranked. But if you're worried about whether or not he's going to be missing some touches coming back from the injury, then I would just go Saquon instead.
So Saquon.
Yeah. You have so many good options. I probably do this. You have so many good options. I am probably going to stay away from Isaiah Pacheco. If you want to play it safe, go with Saquon Barkley. If you want more upside, go Kenneth Walker against Tennessee.
Okay. Got him. All right.
We do have a couple of massive shout outs that we have to give here real quick. Josh Bunch with a $100 donation. 'Tis the season of giving. Remember, Jesus Christ is the reason for the season. Josh, we appreciate you with the $100 donation going towards helping families in need this holiday season. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it says right there below us, any donation sent via the super chat today will be donated to families in need. And if there's any families out there that you know of that need some help this holiday season, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Send us an email, and we'll be working with those families to get them what they need. Josh, appreciate you. I need a little hashtag Josh spamming up in the chat for that absolutely generous donation. And then we've got a donation of $50 from Jesse J. Noyes, Christmas donation. It's been a pleasure getting to know you all over the years and learning how to get better at fantasy football. Merry Christmas, Nation. Jesse, we appreciate you, your support, and your friendship. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you.
Right.
Let's get a little hashtag Jesse spamming up in the chat.
Love it. Love it. And yeah, I have my phone sitting right here. I'm literally going to be going through emails as they come in. So if you know somebody that needs some help, my phone is right here. I don't have any emails yet, but we're going to be helping people out. I probably will the rest of the weekend, trying to get as many people before Christmas.
All right, Jake, one thing that we will have to do during the live show now is that if we see a question from Ian Fisher, we're going to go ahead and skip that one because he is more interested in us reading his question than shouting out the donations of people in need. So Ian
Fisher, he might as well just go ahead and go back to watching cartoons or something because
turn them
not
cartoons
interested.
on, get your blankie, get all snuggled up because you're not getting any questions answered today, my man.
No.
808 all
There
day
you go.
championship week. Couldn't get it done without you guys. In a full PPR, 1 point per rush. Already starting Gibbs and Cook. Need one more between Hall, Zeke, Achan, and Javonte Williams, or would swap Gibbs and Cook for any other. My highest ranked running backs are Gibbs, Cook, and believe it or not, Zeke.
You're going to say it. I knew you were going to say it.
I was going to say it. That's who I'm going with right there.
I mean, I still think it's a decent mixture still of the higher upside guys with like a little bit of safety in there. I think if you were to swap out Zeke for a Chan, it's a lot of boom bust all at the same time. You know what I mean? So I get having the one safer option in there.
Big route. Morning, guys. Barkley or Hubbard in a full PPR? I still got Hubbard high or Barkley higher than Hubbard. Hubbard might have a little bit more upside than Barkley, but it's hard for me to sit the volume of Barkley and the guy who is the main weapon in that offense. And Philadelphia's run defense was garbage last week. It's probably because they have a garbage coordinator now, if I had to guess.
Shots fired, Kyle?
Not even shots fired. Like,
okay, I got
let's
you.
just be honest. Matt Patricia's garbage.
I got you.
TC7786, Jake thinking of flexing Ridley over Barkley.
I mean, I like that a lot more when we thought that Trevor Lawrence was going to be playing. I still think they both kind of are a little bit risky. I mean, Barkley is no easy matchup going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, but Ridley's quality of targets that he could see may not be as high as it would be with Trevor Lawrence either. So he could go out and get 14 targets, but if only 6 of them are catchable, dude might as well have had 7 targets. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit risky. I think Barkley still gives you the safer floor. The higher upside due to like that one big play would still be Ridley.
Kyle Resnicek. I nailed that. I nailed that.
I've been looking at that name coming up and I'm like, there's no way. I'm pretty sure you damn nailed it. Like that's exactly how I would have said it.
And I didn't even have to like pause.
You read it earlier. Don't lie.
I nailed right through. No, I did not. That was the first time I read it. Right.
Wow, that was impressive.
Right off the tongue.
Wow, especially in the morning.
I'm in the championship finals this week. Thanks to you guys. Who should I flex? Aaron Jones versus Carolina or Achan versus Dallas? Thanks, guys. Achan is probably your highest upside play, with Aaron Jones being your safest bet. I still have Aaron Jones over Achan this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so... I mean, Achan's literally going to score like 7 or 27. And like, there's no like, hey, he's going to go out there, he's going to score you 14 a week. You're going to be good to go regardless. So I would kind of agree that Aaron Jones is probably slightly safer.
And that is something that we have not said all season. Aaron Jones is
because he
safer.
hasn't played all damn season.
Red Hulk, Flacco or Minshew?
Let's see here. I have Flacco Minshew. I have Flacco higher than Minshew this week.
And then
not by much.
Javonte Williams or Deontay Johnson in a PPR league. Really, that's simple. Javonte Williams is safer. Deontay Johnson has more upside since it's a full PPR league.
Yep.
It depends on how much you trust Mason Rudolph. Me personally, I'll trust Javonte Williams over
We've
Mason
seen
Rudolph.
that story before in Pittsburgh, right? It hasn't ever worked out in the past. Why is it going to now?
And then pick one tight end in a full PPR, Schultz, Henry, and Everett. I would end up picking Henry here if I knew Henry was going to play, but it sounds like he's going to be a game time decision, and he has barely done anything this week with that knee injury. Part of me wants to say none of them. If Henry doesn't play, pick up Mike Gesicki, because that matchup is juicier than a $200 steak cooked medium rare.
Whoa. That's an expensive damn steak.
It is.
So let's just say for,
if Henry plays, I'm going Henry. If he doesn't play, safety would be Schultz. If you want the high upside play, pick up Mike Gesicki.
Just in case this is a super deep league and Gesicki wasn't sitting out there.
Oh, he's out there.
You never know.
Pick two in a full PPR. Josh Jacobs. Also have White. Jacobs doesn't, last time I checked, it doesn't sound good for Jacobs. Is that still accurate?
I'm looking to see if they updated anything here today. But yes, that is. Oops. His official tag is still questionable with a quad/illness. He was limited yesterday. I mean, it's not trending the right direction, but he's not out yet.
I mean, if Jacobs plays, he's probably good to go. So I would play Jacobs. If Jacobs doesn't play, then I would play White. And then you've got Likely, Javonte, and Jameson Williams after that. Likely has the most upside out of that group. Yes, even more upside than Jameson Williams. And then Javonte is going to be your safest bet after that. If you end up playing Josh Jacobs because he plays, I might end up going with Likely there to try and get a little bit more upside in case Jacobs does end up being a little bit limited and doesn't get as many touches as we would like.
Right. And it is easier to throw on San Francisco than run on him, so Baltimore should be able to find some stuff down the field.
Michael Amato, Merry Christmas, boys. Had a great start to the second round with a 33 from the Pook. Quick one for you. Likely or London at the PPR flex?
I mean, we talk about the upside of Likely, like we just did. Mm-hmm. Drake London, I do like a little bit more because they're playing at home, and they always play better at home. He's going up against Indianapolis, but they got Taylor Heineke now and not Desmond Ridder. I still think like the safer floor this week is probably London. The higher ceiling's probably Likely.
AP, your super chat did not get skipped. We have not gotten to you yet. No worries.
You can literally click on live chat at the top and drop down to fan funding, and you can see where you are in the pecking order. So, I mean, we're not skipping anybody.
Yes. All right. So we got that answered. I agree. Likely has more upside. M1 Money becoming a member for the 16th month. Merry Christmas headliners. In a standard league, we need to pick three from Cook, JT, Jacobs, and Eckler. Cook for sure. JT is going to be the next one. Yep. As much as I don't like Eckler this week, I probably still play Eckler over Jacobs in case, once again, you end up finding yourself in a situation where Jacobs ends up being limited in any fashion whatsoever. And Kansas City isn't the best matchup in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear God, with a $2 donation, appreciate you. Josh Bunch becoming a member for the 15th month. Merry Christmas, Nation. Josh, appreciate you re-upping the membership as well as that large, girthy donation a little bit ago. Josiah Parr in a full PPR league played Cup, starting Purdy, CMC, White, and Evans. Do I flex Ayuk or Achane to protect against a potentially tough defense? Merry Christmas, Headliner Nation. You've got a whole lot. I mean, that would give you 3 49ers.
Yes, a lot of 49ers. Going all in on the 49ers against Baltimore.
Which there's not too many offenses that it's better to go all in on than the 49ers.
Right.
I probably still go Ayuk because I think him and Achane have the same floor and Ayuk has a much better ceiling.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I can't sit anybody from San Francisco. You just have to know going into it that you're playing with fire a little bit. And if San Francisco were to struggle, your week is over. Like, there's not like I'm going to try to gut it out. Like, I don't think you got a chance if San Francisco doesn't put up 28 plus points, you're not going to be probably very happy.
And the 1 seed isn't locked up. So it's not like they're going to be pulling anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Darian Halliburton. Start 2 from Henry, Pacheco, Swift, Achane, and Barkley. Henry and Pacheco are my 2 highest ranked running backs. If you have any issues with Pacheco potentially being limited due to the injury, then I would go Henry and Barkley. If you want upside, go Henry and Pacheco, though. TC7786 gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. TC, appreciate you. Let's get a little hashtag TC spamming up in the chat for that generous gifted donation. Michael Dudley, any changes? Already starting KW23. That's Kyron Williams, I'm guessing, right? I mean,
Kyron usually
Williams
KW3 would be Kenneth Walker, but there's
Kenneth
an extra
Walker's
W.
number 9.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time I've seen somebody put KW23. I'm
Maybe
assuming that's
Kyron
Kyron Williams.
Okay.
Need 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 2 flex from CeeDee Lamb. Yes, you're playing CeeDee Lamb. That is 100% happening. For the 2 flex spots, I'm seeing some decent... Wait a second. Okay. So the names on the screen are CeeDee Lamb, Diggs, Ayuk, and Evans for 2 wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb is obviously going to be one of those.
Yep.
But then he needs 2 flex options from Pollard, JT, Connor, David Montgomery, McBride, and Laporta.
Wow.
I can make 1 tight end in the tight end spot. That's going to be McBride. Man, I don't know how you sit Laporta or JT or David Montgomery this week. So first off, who is your second wide receiver? From Diggs, Ayuk, and Evans.
All of them are in my top 13. So
You're
Diggs is my
Diggs,
next.
and everyone's going to be like, I don't
I know.
trust Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, and nobody trusts Diggs, but he's playing against the damn Chargers. And the Chargers, they made Aiden O'Connell look like Joe Montana last week. So, I mean, that's a bad defense. It's great opportunities for wide receivers. So I still have Diggs highest.
So we're going to go Diggs and CeeDee Lamb. Tight end's going to be McBride. Then your 2 flex at that point.
Evans freaking has Jacksonville, dude.
I still want to play Laporta, but I want to play David Montgomery, and I don't want to play Montgomery and Laporta both together in the same lineup. Minnesota's defense is still pretty tough. Detroit's looking to win the division this week. I probably play it safe, and I probably go Monty and JT this week.
Yeah. If I had to sit Mike Evans, I'd kick my own self in the nuts.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. But I guess on the bright side, Kyle, it's almost no matter which way you go, it's almost a win-win-win-win-win. Like it's not like you're doing bad options. Zach, it's coffee. It's way too damn early for anything else.
Did we answer that question then?
You
that might have been the most
tight end.
difficult question of the day.
Yeah, that's so many great options. We went CD Diggs and then McBride, and then at the flex you said, was it JT and Monty?
Yes.
The 2, yeah, so that's, I mean, but man, I hate sitting some of those guys. I hate it. Like with a capital H, hate it. Like I'm pissed off as I'm texting in all caps, hate it type thing. Speaking of texting, like look at Kyle is like focused right now.
Well, my glasses are super dirty and I forgot to clean them. So I'm texting my daughter, can you bring me a glasses cloth? Because I don't have mine out here right now.
Oh, blind people problems.
All right, Michael. Hopefully that works out for you.
Best of luck.
Captain Swanky Pants.
Whoa.
Wow, somebody knew me in high school because that was one of my nicknames.
It was not one of your nicknames in high school.
PPR pick 2, Taylor.
No, you never wore pants.
Taylor, that's true. Taylor Henry. I was just Captain No Pants. Taylor, Henry, Zeke, Chandler, semis against my son. Got to win.
Pick 2 of them.
Pick 2. I'm going with Henry and Zeke are my highest ranked ones. Nailed it. There you go, Captain.
I have a hard time not just going with Jonathan Taylor at this point, with no Zach Moss.
Yeah.
If it's me, I'm going Taylor and Henry. I think Zeke may be slightly safer, but with no Zach Moss this week, I'm going in on Taylor. That's just me, though.
Getting the glasses cleaned.
Hopefully he can beat his son, though.
JT up to... Hold on. I think we're good there.
Okay.
There we go.
Just making sure.
JT's upside for me. Now, Atlanta could be missing 3 of their defensive tackles this week, which is going to make it a better matchup. I can't put him over Zeke though, to be honest with you. I'm going JT at 12 right now with Zeke at 11. I would be okay if you wanted to play Taylor or Zeke over Bijan Robinson or Pacheco, but I wouldn't play him over Gibbs, Henry, Cook, Mostert, White, Williams, or McCaffrey.
Yep.
Boom. Boom. Nailed it. Ryan Davis, with Stevenson still out, do I play Charbonnet or Chris Rodriguez? Oh, thanks, guys. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to say it out loud, and then we're just going to brace for impact because clearly there's a meteor headed directly at Earth. I'm going to play Chris Rodriguez in your semifinals over Zach Charbonnet. You're welcome. Yeah.
I mean, what sucks about that, Kyle, is I can't come up with a legit argument against it.
Okay, there we go.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't just sit here and tell you no, not for this reason. Because, like, really? Chris Rodriguez shouldn't be a thing, but they give him the ball enough for him to be somewhat of a thing. So.
And Charbonnet doesn't get, if Walker's healthy, Charbonnet doesn't get touches. It just doesn't happen.
Yep.
Peasy becoming a member for the 24th month. 24 months, that can't be right. Well, Peasy, I think you were one of the ones that delayed switching from Patreon to over to
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
YouTube. So I think that's probably why it's only 24. But no, we know you've been around a lot longer than that. Anyways, just wanted to wish everyone in the nation a happy holiday. Love you guys. Peasy, appreciate you. Thank you so much. TC7786 dropping a $10 donation to help families in need this year. Luis dropping a $100 donation in the super chat. Merry Christmas, nation. God bless you all. Everyone, let's spam a little hashtag Luis in the chat for that super generous donation. Woo! Luis,
coming in hot.
we appreciate you, Luis. Callie with a $20 donation. Merry Christmas. Help. I lost Chase. Do I flex Gus Bus or Wandell Robinson? Gross, I know. If you go Gus Bus, you're hoping for a touchdown. Now, Keaton Mitchell is absolutely going to help you, but it's not the type of matchup that gets me excited. Like, it doesn't. My loins aren't warm right now going up against San Francisco.
You know what he needs is he needs like a deep shot down the field that's called that's called defensive pass interference, where he can get like himself a couple goal line touches. That's what he needs.
Yes.
Because I don't know if he makes it all the way down there by himself.
Yes. Yeah, you have to hope for those. So I would say Wandell probably a little bit safer, especially if it's going to be a PPR league. If it's a half PPR league, both of them are going to be just as bad in the trustworthy segment there. Give me some Gus Bus. I'll ride with Gus all day long.
That's where I would go
Robinson.
to.
Yep.
Can't trust it.
Also, something I want to say really quick. I thought about this the other day. One area of growth that I'm super proud of for this channel this year is the amount of female viewers that we have.
It has really grown this year.
We have a lot of female viewers now, and not only that, but a lot of them are becoming members too.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying that is like a what? I'm just saying that is like in fantasy football, I feel like there's a lot of females that don't really integrate themselves into fantasy football communities because of potentially toxic behavior to them.
Yep.
And the females that come and watch this channel have felt comfortable enough to not only stick around, be in the comments, and make themselves known here, but they're also in our memberships as well.
In Discord, all over the place.
Yeah, yep. Callie's a member. Keisha's a member. Anna's been here for several years and is a moderator now.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle's a member. Myrna's a member.
Yep.
And that's just the ones I can think of offhand. So, hey, for our female viewership out there, thank you. We appreciate you. And glad that you're comfortable to be a part here of the nation. TC, female here kicking the boys' butt, she says.
See? There's another one.
Oh, man.
Love it.
And yeah, my bad.
I love it.
TC's a member too. I forgot about that.
And I think literally what you hit on the head
just donated.
Yep. I think what you said there is like it's a non-toxic, area to go to play fantasy football. Yep. I have been in other Discords of other fantasy football entities, and they are toxic AF, Kyle. We don't put up with that stuff around here. People are like, you guys can't take criticism. Suck it. Like, we don't have time. We're too damn old. We're supposed to be here having a great time. So that right there is, hitting the nail on the head, Kyle. Love it.
Yep. Nailed it. Fat box, fart box puncher. Becoming a
From
member for the 7th month. Fat box.
It's okay.
And a full PPR, Jalen Warren or Najee need upside. I mean, I'll take it to the grave with me this year. And if you watched, if anyone out there watched my video yesterday on the DRBR update, Jalen Warren has way more upside than Najee Harris every single week. Najee will be safer. Jalen Warren
he gets
has
volume.
more upside. Yeah. Yep. Ryan Davis gifting 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Ryan, appreciate you. Laurent, Leandre, Nicholson, Michael Pittman or Devontae Adams in a full PPR.
I now have Pittman 2 spots higher than
I
Adams.
was going to say it's got to be Pittman. Lock in Pittman. Oh, my God. I'm so glad that we kept pushing Pittman this offseason. Eric E. is missing a lot of players in a full PPR. Need 1 wide receiver and 1 flex out of Nico Collins, Gabe Davis. We're not even going to entertain that name. Wandell Robinson, Chase Brown, or Hunter Henry. Thanks and Merry Christmas. Wide receiver is going to be Nico Collins.
It's got to be
We're
Nico.
going
I
down
don't
with
love
the
it,
ship.
but it's got to be him.
We're going down with the ship there.
Yep.
And then as far as the full PPR flex spot goes, if Hunter Henry plays, it would be Hunter Henry for sure. If he doesn't, Wandell Robinson has more upside than Chase Brown. Chase Brown's probably going to be a little bit safer, and you just have to kind of hope for a big play.
Right.
Yeah. Zach, joining Discord is a membership perk, so you have to become a member. You get access to even the lowest tier, the $5 tier, still gets you access to parts of Discord. But it is a membership perk, and that's part of the reason why we've been able to create a non-toxic community is because we don't allow just everybody to join Discord. It really keeps things even keeled over there. So, dear God, in a full PPR, pick 3 from a Chan, Monty, Chandler, or Pollard. My votes here are Pollard, Monty, and a Chan.
Monty, Pollard. I would agree with that. I got a couple emails for some donations, Kyle, so I'm just responding to a couple people here real quick.
That can't be further from the truth. Hold on a second. We will get to that. You sure you were pushing Pittman? I remember someone saying that the Richardson-Pittman dynamic wasn't the best situation.
That's not us.
There was nobody. Listen, Astro, if you want to get me heated, this is how you're going to do it, because there was nobody pushing Anthony Richardson more than this guy right here in the fantasy community this year. I had Anthony Richardson as a top 5 pick before it was cool to do so. So you know what? Nobody on this side was worried about the dynamic there in Indianapolis. So whatever channel you were watching, because you just told on yourself, you need to just go ahead and unsubscribe.
Not us.
I have all of these Anthony Richardson cards over here. I have an autograph picture behind me. We share a last name. Come on. Yeah. All right, now you can go.
What am I doing? Where am I going?
Didn't you have something that you needed to say?
I'm just responding to an email real quick for some donations.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something on to my bad. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. Yep. There we go. Everyone agrees with me in the chat anyway, so we're good.
Perfect.
Wait. This is the next question I'm coming into from Bukowski. Not sure of your stance on sausage balls.
Well, that is something you didn't discuss this offseason, Kyle.
I don't remember talking about sausage balls, but debating between that and Lil Smokey's thought. Isn't a sausage ball just like a meatball? What is a sausage ball? Like, what would be the difference between that and a meatball? Now, a meatball would probably have hamburger in it.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. Okay, so
I'm waiting to see what a sausage ball is. Anyway, you can't go wrong with a Little Smoky, whether you do it in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce or you do it on a pan wrapped in bacon with a little bit of brown sugar sprinkled on top of it. Either way, you're winning with Little Smokies. And because
That's
I don't know what a... Wait. Buck says it's a puff pastry stuffed with cheese and goodness and sausage.
I mean, I'd probably eat it.
I was never hesitant about Michael Pittman. Never.
No, neither was I.
Jesus, Sapper. God. All right. Hein wants to know, are we going Chicago or Denver on defense this week?
Who is it? Chicago, and what's the other one?
Chicago and Denver.
I'm going Chicago against Arizona.
Oh, that's my up and down anger issues from Joe wants to call me Bye Tasty.
I mean, there's chances.
Julio
Hey,
Pena becoming
So,
a member.
just so we know,
Oh,
Callie,
yep.
Cody, Buck, Ian, and Dylan, I got emails from you. I'm going to work on responding to you here
Awesome.
throughout the day.
Awesome. Julio Pena becoming a member for the 22nd month. Happy holidays, fellas. I have a difficult decision. We're sitting one from Kenneth Walker, ETN, or Bijan in a PPR league. Thank you. My lowest rank there, and it makes me sick to my stomach, is Travis Etienne.
I mean, I tend to agree, even though it does make me sick as well.
Yep. 0, Garrett Wilson or T. Higgins in a full PPR.
Oh, mother. I have T. Higgins higher. No Jamar Chase. He's not. Yeah, he's going to probably see some Joey Porter Jr., which is not ideal. But I just can't. I don't trust Trevor Siemian as much with Garrett Wilson.
Luis Mendoza, Njoku or Cooper for the flex. I have Laporta at tight, and it's Njoku for me. Another tasty matchup.
Tasty.
C. Herida becoming a member for the 10th month. I'm in the semifinals. Who to pick? Need to from Nico Collins, Isaiah Likely, Jacoby Myers, Odell Beckham, and Tyler Lockett. Are we going Nico and Isaiah there? If you want to play it safe, go Isaiah and Jacoby.
That's probably the safer one. If it's my team, I'm probably going towards Nico and Likely.
And then also Browns D at Houston, no CJ Stroud, or Denver at home.
Browns or Denver. I'm still going with the Browns. I think they can get after Case Keenum. What are you laughing at now?
You'll see it.
Oh.
Kenny Strasser, thank you, Jake and Kyle, for all the hard work that you do and to entertain us all year. I messed up. For all the hard work you do to help and entertain us all year.
Okay,
You guys
there
are
you
the
go.
best. JT or Swift, I've got JT higher this week. Full PPR. And please tell my opponent, Gooey, to suck it. He auto-drafted and started 0-4.
Gooey.
Suck it!
Suck it, Gooey.
Right there. Right there. Right there, Gooey. Sideways, up, down, left, right, vertical, horizontal, every single way you can. Kenny, was that enough? I felt like I oversold it.
We may have overdone it just a little bit.
feel
We
like I
probably did.
oversold it.
Gooey's probably a nice person. You know what I mean? Like, we just really went overboard with that, but that's okay. I had fun doing it.
Another shout out to Josh for the $100 donation. That just shows how far behind we are right now. My bad. Ricky becoming a member for the 17th month. Question for you all. Need upside. Question 1. Roll with Browning, who unfortunately plays today, or wait for Sunday for T-Law. I would still be okay going Browning over T-Law,
Yep.
honestly, even if T-Law played. So I'm just going to go Browning.
Yep.
To play with Minshew as backup, plan on as a streamer. Question 3, JSN or Addison? Upside has got to be Addison, right?
Yeah, the upside still got to be Addison. I mean, Nick Mullins more of a pocket-style quarterback that is really going to benefit the likes of Addison and Jefferson.
AP, Tua or Murray this week?
They're close. As of right now, I have Tua just ahead of Murray still. But I'm
And
also assuming still that we have Tyreek Hill.
And then flex Javonte or Aaron Jones. I'm going Aaron Jones over Javonte. I have a Chan, Kamara, Rice, Hopkins, Laporta in a full PPR. Also CH on the bench and Chase injured AF. Yeah, I'm going Jones over Javonte there. Yerbo in a full PPR. I need 2 RBs. Aaron Jones, Bijan Mixon, or Ty Chandler. Thanks. 2, my highest ranked ones are going to be Bijan and Mixon. But if you want more upside, go Bijan and Aaron Jones at that point.
I would agree.
Wait a second. No, I'm right. No, I'm right.
Yeah, that's where I would go.
I got it correct. Trey Perez in a 14-man full PPR really hurt at the running back position. Hunt, Zamir White, Chris Rodriguez, Roshan Johnson, or seeing if I can get Spears off waivers tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for all the hard work this year. Merry Christmas, and also KC or Packers defense.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah, do KC Packers defense.
KC or Green Bay? Green Bay is higher, going up against Carolina, who blows.
So, since this is a full PPR league, if Josh Jacobs doesn't play, I'm going to go Zamir White. When do they play? They are Monday at 1. When does Chicago play?
Chicago plays Sunday afternoon.
If we find out for certain that Josh Jacobs is going to miss on Monday, then just wait and play Zamir White. Since it's a full PPR league, and given the matchup, I think they're going to get Roshan Johnson a little bit more involved. I think Foreman will still be the lead back, but I also think they're going to try and find out what they have with Roshan Johnson here at the end of the season now that they're officially done for. I would say probably go Roshan Johnson if we still have not heard about Josh Jacobs.
That would suck.
Robert Estabrooks. Full PPR, have to start 3 from Jahmyr Gibbs, Breece Hall, Aaron Jones, James Conner. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas. It's the first 3 that you listed.
Yep.
Gibbs. Wait, I'm on the wrong. No, I'm not. Gibbs, Zeke, and wait, no.
No, Aaron Jones
I said
would be above
multiple
it.
names. It's Gibbs, Zeke, Breece Hall, Aaron Jones, James Conner. It's Gibbs, it's Zeke, and it's Aaron Jones over Hall and James Conner for me.
Yep.
Another shout out to Jesse for that $50 donation. Lols and a half PPR,
Lols.
JT or Bijan. I have Bijan higher, but as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm okay with you picking JT because JT is probably a little safer than Bijan, with Bijan taking a little bit more upside into consideration. But also, you never know what's going to happen with Bijan. So
Yeah.
the
But not because of
roller coaster could
Bijan.
literally break this week.
Yeah.
And then Waller or Ferguson, I've got Ferguson higher still.
Fergalicious.
I'm almost positive. Let me just double check. I feel like I just need to double check. I do. Why would I doubt myself? Carlos Mahaya hurting at QB with T-Law out. Who do I wait? Carlos hurting at QB, Woth, T-Law out. Who do I Atari?
Okay. We're almost having a Doomtar moment here.
Start and Atari are pretty weird autocorrect, I feel like.
An Atari is like from the 80s. You don't even know anything about an Atari, do you?
I know what an Atari is.
You never saw one, did you?
Yeah, I have. I've played one before.
Wow.
Yeah. My uncle had one. Oh! Big. Like, listen, chat. I need hashtag Peasy spamming up in the chat aggressively. Aggressively. Because Peasy came in with a $200 donation towards families in need this Christmas holiday. I'm sure someone could use this more than myself. Glad I could help someone. Peasy, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Aggressive in the chat. Spam it. Peasy after Peasy after Peasy.
Just all the Peasies you can throw out.
Do it. Do it.
Dude's a legend
Appreciate
around
you,
here.
Peasy.
Anyway, back to Carlos. He says, so it's Atari Mullins, Brownie, or Gino. It's not going to be Atari Mullins.
It's got to be Browning, right?
It's going to be Brownie because here's why. If Gino starts and he struggles, I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle goes back to Drew Lock to try to catch or keep the hot hand. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, it just wouldn't. Because they have to win. They can't afford to lose.
Someone just typed that T-Law officially cleared concussion protocol. Can we verify that?
I will, yes. I will.
Dylan Woodhall, Baker or Tua? Tua over Baker still, correct, Jake? I know Baker's inside the top 12, but Tua's higher?
Yes, but Baker will be safer. Tua is the higher ceiling.
Okay.
Yep,
and then
it's
Mixon
true.
or Mostert? I have Mostert higher.
It is true. He did clear. He's traveling to Tampa. He's not listed as the starter just yet, but he has cleared and will travel to Tampa.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep that in mind the rest of the way as we talk about potential options there. That's good for Ridley, though. For those of you that were wanting to play Ridley, that is a good thing for him.
Yep.
But
now with
it's also good for
out,
Evan Ingram.
That prior question for Carlos, he doesn't think he has T-Law. I still think that Browning is probably slightly safer, but if Trevor Lawrence does play, his ceiling is going to be a lot higher in a great matchup. All right, sorry,
T-Law
Kyle.
went to the doc on a Saturday. The doctors are in the building. He doesn't have to go anywhere to see
Yeah,
doctors.
he
They
ain't
come
going
to see him.
He's not like us, okay?
Yeah.
He doesn't go sit in the waiting room.
Yeah, he doesn't call up his family physician and be like, hey, can you see me on Saturday so I can get cleared?
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, doc comes to him. Carlos. Oh, wait, and then Mostert over Mixon. I'm pretty sure I said that, but just to clarify. Mostert over Mixon, Dylan. Carlos Prunty, Merry Christmas, PPR wide receiver 2 in the flex from Flowers, Sutton, Reed, and Ridley.
So we need 2 of them.
I feel like your best upside safety scenario is going to be Sutton and Ridley.
That's where I was going to go to because Reed's not even healthy. And then Flowers has been hit and miss because they're starting to use Rashad Bateman and Isaiah Likely. So I'm going Sutton and Ridley.
Stingin' JWC with the $20 donation. Merry Christmas to everyone in Headliner Nation. Would y'all start Derrick Henry with no Levis or Ty Chandler against the brand new Lions? Love y'all. Thanks for all the time and effort the Headliners give. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Derrick Henry is going to be 100% over Ty Chandler for me. So.
Yeah, I would still do it.
It's because it's a good matchup for him.
Yeah, and honestly, does Henry end up leaving Tennessee after the year, and maybe they just run him into the ground the last couple of weeks because they know he's not a part of the future plan? I don't know.
That's exactly what I said in my video this week. It's like, why would you run Spears into the ground in a lost season? Why don't you if you're planning on parting from Derrick Henry, let him have these last couple of weeks to blow up potentially.
Farewell party.
Finish his Tennessee tenure in style. That's what I think. So I'm going Derrick Henry for sure. Julius Cook, Browning, T-Law, Baker, Mullins, Minshew.
Wow. Okay, hang on.
And Baker's probably the highest, right? Safest and highest.
Browning, T-Law, Baker, Mullins, yes, Baker is, out of the group.
Boom, nailed it.
Fake
Supreme
show.
Bean, becoming a member for the 17th month. Start 3, please. CMC, Jacobs, Eckler, Zeke, or Walker. Kyle is a goat, and Jake, yeah, he's cool too. Merry Christmas. Listen. You can't fault Supreme because I have spent many of hours playing games with him and his family. I'll answer it. I'm going to go CMC for sure. And then I'm going to go Zeke and Walker after that. Supreme. Lock it in. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you. Jake will get over it. He'll be okay in a few minutes.
Just tell me when you're done with him.
We're done with him. We've moved on.
I'm back.
Christian Campos with a $50 donation. Merry Christmas, Jake and Kyle and the nation. Let's get a little Christian spamming up in the chat for that generous $50 donation.
Love it.
Appreciate you. Sam Eicher. Need 3 starters out of Eckler, Bijan Waddle, and Garrett Wilson in a full PPR. Thanks. I'm going Bijan Waddle and Garrett here.
I mean, I probably think that's the safer option.
That's the safest option. I don't even think that you could say that Eckler has more upside than any of them. I don't think he's safer than any of them, and I don't think he has more upside than any of them.
I would probably have to agree, which is stupid to agree with.
Yep.
He's going to blow up at some point here at the very end of the season. It's going to screw a lot of people, though. It's going to happen.
And it could happen this week for sure.
It could, but it's just a lot of risk.
Jerome Woody. Pick 1 in a full PPR league from Javonte Williams or Likely in the flex. Javonte Williams, 100% safer, but Likely will give you way more upside. So I'm going to go Likely, actually, in this scenario. Also, should I start Mullins over Minshew? My opponent has JJ and Addison starting. Love the show. I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either because I actually have them back-to-back in my rankings anyway, so
boom,
it's not that big of a difference.
Nailed it, Jerome. There you go. Joe Lopez, would you change anything in a non-PPR league starting Lamar, Kyron, Gibbs, St. Brown, Ayuk, Bijan, DeAndre Hopkins, and Denver? Puka was on the bench, unfortunately. Ridley, Achane, Montgomery, Goff, and the Ravens defense. Thanks, Jake and Kyle. The only one I see is Montgomery, but I still have Bijan over him this week anyway. So I'm probably okay going Bijan over Montgomery.
I want to know, Joe, you've been here for a long time, Joe. Why the hell is DeAndre Hopkins in your lineup over Puka?
Do we
Come
play
on.
Ridley over DeAndre Hopkins?
Yes, I probably do.
So Ridley over DeAndre Hopkins if you want more upside. David Montgomery over DeAndre Hopkins if you want to play it safe.
Safer. Yep.
Yep. Cliff, I'm already starting Trey McBride at the tight end position. So pick 2 in a full PPR from Devontae Smith, Evan Ingram, Brandon Cooks, Josh Palmer, Isaiah Likely, Josh Downs. I'm taking Evan Ingram pretty easily there.
Yep. I would agree.
Seriously easy matchup for him.
Yep.
Yep. Ricky with the $20 donation. Question for you all. Both. All PPR start 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex. From Pittman, Waddle, Brees Hall, Noah Browns, Nico Collins, Chandler. If Pittman misses, which 2 players we go on? Pittman is playing. They
Yeah.
have already confirmed that Pittman
He's
will
playing.
play this week. Pittman's my wide receiver. Waddle is probably my flex. Brees Hall is my flex. Nope, Brees Hall is my running back. not
Yeah.
flex.
Brees Hall, your running back.
Yeah.
And then Pittman and Waddle between the wide receiver and the flex spot.
Yep.
Yep.
Calvin with a 50 peso donation. Calvin, appreciate you. Good morning, Headliner Nation. I need 1 wide receiver. Oh, it's just I saw the sleeper notification pop up, so I was like, "Oh, is there breaking news?" But it was just T-Law popping
T-Law,
up.
yep.
So, I need 1 wide receiver and 1 flex for my league semifinal. Calvin Ridley, Kenneth Walker, Devonta Chan, Aaron Jones, Michael Pittman. Greetings from Mexico. I'm personally picking Aaron Jones and Michael Pittman here.
I mean, it's one of those situations again, Kyle, where I can't disagree with you, but I hate sitting the options we didn't choose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's another one of those scenarios where it's a win-win-win-win-win. I like all those guys for the most part this week, so yeah, I don't disagree.
I hit my hand. Jay Sizzle. Need a running back, tight end, and flex in a standard league from Kelsey, McBride, Pollard, White, Chandler, Connor, Williams, Brown, and Palmer. Okay, I'm not sitting Kelsey or McBride, so they're my tight end and my flex. As far as your running back goes, then I'm going Pollard at running back.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
Dustin Cooley. In a full PPR, need 1 from Zeke, Ty Chandler, Achan, Mixon, or Swift. I have Zeke higher than Mixon, right?
Zeke,
I do.
Ty Chandler,
I have Zeke higher than Mixon. I'm going Zeke there.
Okay.
I'm up by 20 in the second week of our playoff game. I think that's the best, safest upside scenario that you could pick from.
Yeah, you don't need to chase points if you're already up by 20.
Yep. Soul Assassin with a $10 dono. And a full PPR starters are Fields, ETN, and Elliott. Moore, Devontae Smith, and Hawkinson. Reed from the Packers. We're going to end up trying to figure something out there. And then Goff, Barkley. Why is
It's on the bench.
Barkley on your bench? If Jay Reed is your flex, you need to switch Barkley and Reed immediately. That's
Yep.
the first thing that you have to do.
Yep.
Chase and Stevenson are out. Hawkinson, I'm playing over Hunter Henry and Kmet. Devontae Smith, nothing 100% on him as of yet, right?
Still questionable.
So OBJ, Boyd, JSN, Douglas, Wicks, and Scary Terry are still available. If Smith ends up missing, then I think you probably have to go JSN here
Yep. If he doesn't play.
if he doesn't play.
And if he does play, I keep him in there.
But 100% you got to get Jay Reed out of there for Barkley.
Yeah, for sure.
Ashley Mullins, please help. Need 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and 2 flex from Zeke, Achan, ETN, Ty Chandler, Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, Sutton, Waddle, and Metcalf. Wow. Justin Jefferson is playing wide receiver for sure.
Yep.
Zeke Elliott is going to be your RB1 there. So we need 1 more wide receiver and 2 more flex.
For the other wide receiver, that's tough because I know in the flex spot we're probably going to be looking at Achan, ETN, or Aaron Jones. So I have to choose basically one out of Sutton, Waddle, and Metcalf. And if I'm Sutton, Waddle, Metcalf, I have DK as my highest ranked one, so that would give us Jefferson and DK at wide receiver. You said you have Zeke at running back. Now we need the 2 flexes out of the rest. Do we go?
I scrolled. I'm trying to find it.
You got a long way to scroll. Achane, ETN, Ty Chandler, Aaron Jones. And then we also still have Sutton and Waddle. Wow. So many great options. If it's my team, the 2 flexes that I'm going with is Aaron Jones, and now that we know about Trevor Lawrence potentially playing, I'm gonna go Jalen Waddle as the other one. So I'm gonna go Waddle, Metcalf, Jefferson, Jones, and Zeke.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a heads up, a couple of things. Number one, we are at least 30 minutes behind on Super Chats, and I'm being generous with that time there. Number two, donations today. Every donation made today is going towards families in need this Christmas. If you have a family that you would like to nominate to be helped out this holiday season, send us an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Now, because these donations coming in today are going to a good cause, we are 100% focused on trying to stay caught up on Super Chats, because there's lots of people sending donations today that may not necessarily send them because they would like to help out. And we appreciate that. But if you are in the chat, just know that we are trying to get caught up on Super Chats first. We are going to be live until at least 2 o'clock. If we have to go a little bit longer to make sure that we get everything, we will stay live a little longer. But just so you are aware, if you are getting upset because we're only answering Super Chats, it's because it's an absolute necessity this weekend because of what we are doing with the donations. So we are going to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm going to rapid fire with Jake. We're going to run through some of these to try and get caught up a little bit more. But due to the situation, we want to make sure that we're giving them the proper call outs that they need and proper thank you as well. And then we'll run from there. So we just ask everybody,
please be patient. We were trying.
To be patient.
And we're up to $1,200 in the first hour that's been donated.
Ooh, love it. All right. So Ricky with a $10 dono. Question for you all both. Question 1, start 1 running back and 1 flex from Ridley, Waddle, Achane, Walker, and Chandler. So 1 running back and 1 flex. My highest ranked running back is going to be Walker. My flex would be Ridley if you want upside, Waddle if you want to play it safe.
Safer, yep.
And then question 2 is flex Achane, Zay Flowers, or ETN. Well, it's ETN regardless. So we're definitely going him. Even if T-Law were to miss, we would still go ETN there. Big Mac, Amazon himself, is in the chat answering questions. What up, Mac? Robert Estabrooks with a $20 donation. Robert's 10th super chat on a live stream with us. Appreciate you, Robert, for the $20 donation. Miranda, nicely. I need help with my wide receivers in a full PPR pick 2 from Thielen, Reed, Brown, Samuel, Wicks, Judy, and Myers. Full PPR, we're leaning Myers right away.
Yep.
Safest
and we need 2
one.
of them, right?
And we need 2 more. I'm probably going to say Noah Brown is going to be your highest upside play there.
Highest upside, Noah Brown. The next safest one would be Curtis Samuel.
Boom. Nailed it. Doug McCabe with a $20 donation saying Merry Xmas. Doug, appreciate you. Ricky, question for you all. Start 1 running back and 1 flex. ETN, Kenneth Walker, Cooper, Goddard, Ford, and Collins. I'm sticking with the running backs there, and I'm going to go with ETN and Kenneth Walker.
Yep, agreed.
TC with another hefty donation, $50 from TC. TC, appreciate you. Everyone get a little TC spamming up in the chat. Flex Kittle. I almost said that. I said that really weird. Flex Kittle, Barkley, or Ridley. I'm chasing points. It's Ridley then. If you're chasing points from Kittle, Ridley, and Barkley, you gotta go Ridley.
And hope for that big day.
Yep. Ricky. Oh, we just did that one. Marvin Lewis, Graybeard gang into house. Standard. Start 2 in the flex. No, start 2 flex 1. JJ, JT, Swift, TJ, and McBride.
Wow. Well, you gotta go with Jefferson.
JJ.
Yeah, you gotta go Jefferson.
And I'm also going JT.
Yep, as one of the flex options, which means Swift, Hawkinson or McBride as the other option in the flex.
McBride is my highest ranked tight end outside of Travis Kelce this week.
But do you go with him over Swift?
Yep.
Okay, then it's Trey McBride probably going to get.
I would start
targets
TJ Hawkinson and McBride over Swift both.
In a standard league.
In any league.
Yeah. Create a league. Okay, it doesn't matter what the league is.
Create a league. Put him in. Yeah, I'm going McBride there. Danny D in a full PPR. Goddard, Kincaid, or Henry if he plays. If Hunter Henry plays, it's going to be Hunter Henry. If he doesn't, I'm going Dallas Goddard then.
Yep, me too.
Barkley, Achane, or K9. Need one. Barkley is going to be my safest play, but K9 has more upside. I do have Barkley slightly ranked higher because of volume, but K9 has more upside for me if you need more upside. And then Bears or Broncos defense, Jake.
Bears. It's the Bears going up against Arizona.
The Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
The Bears. Help and happy holidays, fellas. Appreciate you, Danny. Hilda's another. I can't believe I forgot Hilda. I apologize, Hilda. If you're still here watching, when I mentioned female members earlier, I can't believe that I did not bring up your name, and I truly feel super bad right now about that.
You should be, because Hilda's probably been here. Hilda's been here since before you, I think, Kyle.
I am an absolutely awful person. Hilda, are you in the chat right now? Because I need to know that you're hearing this apology.
Yeah, if not, we're going to search for you in the comments.
Oh, there she is. Hilda, Hilda, I apologize greatly, okay? I am sorry that I completely forgot about you. That makes me an awful person. I hope you get all of the fantasy wins and everything that you need this holiday season. Because I suck.
Let me tell you why I suck.
That would be it. I'm so nervous about playing McBride over Laporta. I already took an L by benching Puka and playing James Cook in the flex. Stackness Everdeen.
Stackness Everdeen.
I was like, what? I don't think it's an L that you played James Cook over Puka yet. Does it feel like it now? Absolutely. But yeah. Cook could have an equally as good week.
Yes.
And honestly, maybe he finishes like 5 points lower, but I don't think playing James Cook over Puka was the bad call this week. I'm playing McBride over Laporta. McBride has such an easy matchup this week. I won't want to say easy, such a good matchup this week.
And they don't throw it to anyone else in Arizona besides Trey McBride for the most part.
Yeah. No, you know what? PZ brings up a good point. You know what I need to do? Hey, Kyle. Suck it, Kyle.
What if we have a Kyle watching right now and he doesn't realize what's going on and now he's offended?
Then Kyle, get over it.
All
those Kyles have to suck. If one Kyle has to suck it, we all have to suck it. Jevin Chikowski becoming a member for the fourth month.
God.
With Jacobs injured and Monday night, do I just play Ford instead? Need massive upside. My opponent has Puka. Like an a-hole.
Like an a-hole, Devin.
Kyle Burks is watching.
Yeah, see, I tried to stand up for the other Kyles.
Kyle, you listen, you got to suck it too. We got to stick together. Us Kyles got to stick together. So, oh man. There's a few Kyles watching.
There's a few Kyles. We had a lot more Kyles than I.
Yeah, I'm probably going forward over Jacobs, not knowing whether or not he plays.
I probably do too, because at least you know you have something.
Yeah. 2 times highlights. Full PPR. Should I start Saquon or Zeke over any of the following? Gibbs or Achane? I'm starting Saquon and Zeke over Achane for sure.
Do I love it? Doesn't sound sexy though.
No.
But I understand that. Achane just a little bit more boomer bust.
Jesus is the reason for the season. 2 times highlights.
Reason for
we appreciate
season.
You.
Need a suck it emoji. Taylor, we need a suck it emoji.
We do. We do need a suck it emoji. That's going to be number 1 on the offseason priority list.
Yeah.
Elgin Watkins, pick 2 from Gabe, Higgins, and Montgomery. Is that Gabe Davis? Because if it is, don't even worry about it. We're going Higgins and Montgomery.
Yep, I agree.
Snake
I would
eyes.
rather Gabe Davis have 30 points on my bench than put him in my lineup and have him score 1. Yeah.
Snake eyes. Lost Chase, needs some help. Going against Kelsey and McBride, flex one with the best upside. Muth, Wandell, Elijah Moore, Jameson, Crafts, or Pitts. None of them. If you want the most upside, you're done. You're done.
Yeah,
Snake
that's
Eyes.
not. Those aren't upside options, my friend. Unfortunately.
The best matchup is Pat Fryermuth.
But man, do you want to do that with Mason Rudolph?
Nope.
No.
But I don't want to do any of the other ones either, Jake.
I mean, if it's my team, personally, I'm going. This sounds I'm going to throw up as I say it. I'm going to say Kyle Pitts, even though I don't love it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't love it, but I'm trying.
I'll not only will I play the Muth over Kyle Pitts, I will leave the spot blank.
Sorry, I'm
And
drawing
then
even.
at that point, if you leave it blank, you can just be like, I have no idea what happened. I tried to set my lineup and it didn't take. That's why I lost. Then you have an excuse all off season. Ginger Snowman becoming a member for the 8th month. 1 point per reception. Tight end and a flex. Hawk, McBride, Ridley, and Singletary. Safe-wise, it's Hawk and McBride. If you want more upside, it's McBride and Ridley.
Yep. Agreed.
I'm leaning towards Hawk and McBride anyway because they both have extremely high ceilings this week.
Yep.
In a half PPR, need 3, 1 running back. JT, Aaron Jones, Ridley, Nico, McBride, Gibbs. Love you both.
Wow.
Can we only pick one running back, or does it have to be at least one?
I would think it
running
has to be
back?
at least one.
Because I want Gibbs and I want JT, and then I'm going McBride after that over Aaron Jones.
I think McBride would probably be the next safest. But if you wanted to gamble more, it would be Aaron Jones as the third option. Just go with all 3 running backs.
Trojan 3659 becoming a member for the 27th month and a half PPR. Start 2 running backs: Gibbs, Henry, Bijan, Javante, and Chandler.
2 of them.
Running backs. It's Gibbs and Henry for me. Then start 2 wide receivers: Devontae, Garrett, Ridley, Higgins, Godwin. Don't tell me. I'm going to guess Higgins and Ridley.
You're exactly right.
Boom. Nailed it. 1 flex of the remaining players. Let's put Bijan in.
I was going to say, please. That's what I was just about to interrupt. We got to put Bijan in there,
We're
too.
going every upside imaginable. D's
Yep.
nuts. Was your super chat answered? We're like 30 minutes behind at least right now. So if you haven't heard your name, the chances are no, it hasn't been answered. And I think I would have seen D's nuts, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
Alex Cray. Wait a second.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Full PPR, Ezekiel Elliott or a Chan. Give me Ezekiel Elliott there. And then Higgins or Adams. Higgins, right?
Higgins
No.
is over Adams this
It
week.
is Higgins, yes. Okay. Boom. So it's Elliott and Higgins there. Alex Correa, start 2 running backs and 1 flex, 1 tight end in a flex. In a standard league, Cook, Mostert, Bijan, Monty, Njoku, Laporta, and McBride. Why do you have so many tight ends?
You could have traded them for a pretty penny.
I know.
Man, that means you can only pick one. I guess you could flex 2 tight ends. But are you
I'm
really
going. My running backs are going to be Cook and Mostert. Cook and Mostert.
okay?
My tight end is going to be McBride. And then if you want more upside, we're going to flex Njoku.
Man. By doing that, you're sitting Laporta, Monty, and Bijan.
Yep.
And that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damn options. I mean, I can't argue against anyone. I would literally start every name that you just listed on my team. So I can't really disagree with you.
TC with another hefty donation of $50.
TC out there
We
killing
need
it.
TC spamming in the chat aggressively. Y'all should be typing hashtag TC right now and hitting send. Merry Christmas, Nation, and thank you, Jake and Kyle. You guys are the best. TC, appreciate you. Thank you so much for the extreme generosity. Cobrius.
Cobarius?
Cobarius? Cobirius.
It's Cobarius.
Whatever. Start 1 from Nico Collins, OBJ, Ty Chandler, or Singletary. Need a flex and a full PPR. Highest upside is going to be Nico Collins. Your safest bet is probably going to be Ty Chandler.
Yeah, I would say it would be the safer option between Chandler and Singletary as like a safer floor option.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Luis with the $5 donation and a full PPR. Need 2 running backs and a flex from Monty, Barkley, Warren, Ford, Komet, Deontay, Gainwell, and Boyd. Merry Christmas. Well, our 2 running backs are Monty and Barkley. So
Yep.
then we have to go Warren, Ford, Komet, Deontay, Gainwell, or Boyd in the flex. Highest upside play for me is probably going to be Tyler Boyd, with your safest play probably being Jaylen Warren.
Yeah, I'm going to say in a full PPR, probably Jaylen Warren as a safer option.
If Madison plays, then yeah, we're off Ty Chandler. But I haven't seen anything yet to say, yeah, he's playing. He didn't practice a whole lot this week.
I'm looking.
Red Hulk, Likely or Ty Chandler in a full PPR? Give me Likely there. TP in a full PPR, Drake London, Jaylen Warren, or Odell. Jaylen Warren in a full PPR is probably a little bit safer, with Drake London having more upside for me.
Yep.
Dylan J celebrating a month membership with us. Still starting Ridley over Sutton with T-Law out. No, T-Law is playing. T-Law's
traveling. It's not for sure. He hasn't said he's starting.
He cleared the
He cleared protocol and is traveling. Yes. More than likely he's going to start, but that is not official yet.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm still going Ridley.
Still going to go Ridley there over Sutton. And then starting Pat over Henry at tight end. Pat plays first. If we haven't heard anything from Henry, don't risk it. Just play Freiermuth. If for some reason we hear prior to that Henry will play this weekend, then just wait and go with Hunter Henry, excuse me. It scrolled. TC, Indianapolis, or Minnesota defense?
I'm looking to Indianapolis or Minnesota. It's Indianapolis's defense.
Andrew Wong becoming a member for the 7th month. Merry Christmas. David Montgomery or Amari Cooper in a half PPR. This week, Amari Cooper will have more upside than David Montgomery. If you are chasing points or you need the upside, go with Cooper. If you want to play it safe, then it's still going to be David Montgomery then.
Right. Yep.
Me personally, in a half PPR, I am probably leaning a little bit Amari Cooper there. Minnesota
that's where I would go as well.
Is a pretty tough defense. LMB in a full PPR, 6-point quarterback. I'm guessing touchdowns is what that means. Mullins, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, or DeVito. I'm going to guess Kyler Murray.
Yep, you're right.
Nailed it. Tight end, Henry, Kraft, Otten, or Gesicki. I'm going with Henry. Let's face it. Kraft and Otten are going to be risks, just like Mike Gesicki would end up being. I'm going Hunter Henry if he plays, and if he doesn't, go Mike Gesicki. Coach Solano, need 2 in a full PPR from Eckler, Gus, Warren, or Noah Brown. Thanks, guys. One will definitely be Austin Eckler there. Since it is a full PPR, if you want more upside, I would be willing to go Noah Brown. If you want to play it a little bit safe, go Jaylen Warren then at that point.
Yep.
Ricky, need the most upside from Kenneth Walker, Monty, or McKinnon. It's Kenneth Walker. Pretty easy there for me.
Yep.
Rob with the $10 donation. Good morning. I got Puka this week.
Ooh,
so need some upside. In a PPR, need 2 flex from Hawk, Chandler, Addison, Nico, Noah Brown. If Pittman doesn't play, how would you switch this up? Happy holidays. Pittman is playing this week.
Yep.
I'm leaving Pittman at wide receiver 1. My 2 flexes, if you want to try and find some safe and ceiling, like not go all in and potentially blow it up, I'm going Hawkinson and I'm going Noah Brown. If you just want to go all up, or excuse me, not Noah Brown, Nico Collins. I'm going Nico and Hawk. If you want to blow it up and go all upside, go Addison and Nico.
Yep. That would be the extreme high risk, high reward.
HR become a member for the 2nd month. Start 3 of them: Pacheco, Hall, Montgomery, or ETN. It's Pacheco, Monty, and ETN for me. Cold Brew Samurai becoming a member for the 16th month. What up, gentlemen? Happy holidays in a full PPR. Mixon, Jones, and Mostert need 2. Mixon and Mostert are my highest ranked. If you want more upside, though, go Jones and Mostert there. Likely or Kittle. I still have
Do you?
I still have Kittle 1 spot above Likely. One spot. And then Geno or Flacco is the quarterback 2 in a super flex. I'm going to guess Flacco there.
It's Flacco.
Boom. Thanks for the help, Cold Brew. You got it. Christian Compost becoming a member for the 25th month. In a standard league, my semifinal lineup is Josh Allen, A.J. Brown, Ayuk, Gibbs, Kyron, Kittle, and the Jets D, with Waddle, Puka, Elliott, and Likely on the bench. Do you not have a flex? Because Gibbs and Kyron I'm playing over Elliott.
Yeah.
Kittle is your tight end. Jets is your defense. Aubrey is your kicker. I don't see a flex there, so I'm not sure if you have one or not. Based on the names that you have right there, though, that's what I'm rolling with.
Yep.
Or do you have Waddle over Ayuk?
No, I still have Ayuk higher.
Oh, my. TC with another girthy $50 dono. Absolutely slaying it today, TC. TC, we need it spamming up in the chat. TC. And instead of hashtag TC, let's say thanks, TC. Thanks, TC, spamming up in the chat right now. TC, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the generosity today. I got to find where I left off again.
And Jeff Harper, I got your email as well. Rory, got your message as well. Once we're done here going live, I'm going to reach out to you guys and figure some things out for sure.
Robert. Is it Hoffy?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but...
Robert, we all know. I probably screwed it up. My bad.
I can do it
Robert, Robert H. Need one running back and one flex from Kenneth Walker, Isaiah Pacheco, Ezekiel Elliott, Noah Brown, and JSN. We're going running backs here. I can tell you that. For sure, Zeke is going to be one of them. If you want to play it safe, go with Kenneth Walker. If you want more upside, go with Isaiah Pacheco.
Yep.
Brett Brown and a half PPR. Jalen Warren or Deontay Johnson, projected to win by 10. I probably go with Deontay Johnson then. I think he's a little safer than Jalen Warren.
I think he is safer, yeah, especially, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think they have pretty similar upside as well.
I think Mason Rudolph just locks on to Deontay Johnson. Not that it's going to be a great thing, but at least he's going to get a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, just because he's locked on to him doesn't mean he's going to get the ball
to him. Yeah, exactly.
Josh Mobro, flex ETN likely or Javonte Williams. We're going with ETN there for sure.
Yep.
Luis with that $100 donation again. Appreciate you, Luis. Not a second one, but the one from earlier that we called out. Bruce Cowdery with 2 questions in a full PPR. First, our thoughts on
Breece and Garrett with Simeon starting.
I'm assuming Breece Hall.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure that we were right because that's also how you spell Breecy's name from New Orleans.
Yeah.
So I was making sure that wasn't IDP.
No, it's Breece and Garrett.
Breece and Garrett with Simeon starting. I don't love either of them, but I don't hate either of them.
It's a great matchup going up against Washington because Washington sucks. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that if there's going to be an opportunity for them to score, if it doesn't happen in games like this, it's really not going to happen much.
Yep. So, I mean, I'm fine with them. Second, the best Green Bay receiver to play, thanks. Well, Reed is banged up.
Yep. If Reed doesn't play, this sounds so crazy. I'm going Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah, I think he's got the most upside.
He just sees consistent volume. I mean, Romeo Dobbs, like they've stopped looking at him in the red zone. So it's Wicks is the guy.
Nathan Nelly, happy holidays, nation. Need one running back, one wide receiver, and one flex from King Henry, Zeke, Chandler Higgins, Rice Cooper. I'm going King Henry and Zeke for the running back and the flex. And then I'm going to, I feel like Higgins and Rice are going to be really close, but I feel like it's going to be Rice over Higgins.
I actually have Higgins just over Rice.
Ooh.
Not by much.
Dang. And then the Eagles or Tampa Bay defense?
Eagles or Tampa Bay. I'm going with the Eagles defense against the Giants and Tommy DeVito.
Andre Myron. PPR pick 2 from Jacobs, JT, Achan, Chandler, Connor, and Javonte. Give me JT and Achan here.
Yep,
if you want most upside.
Yep.
Cody Peterson, who would you start at running back, Pollard or Aaron Jones? I have Aaron Jones higher than Pollard this week.
I'm not surprised.
Then flex either McBride, have Laporta, whichever running back you didn't choose, or T. Higgins.
Wow.
I can't sit McBride this week. He's got one of the best tight end matchups in all of football. He's the #1 target on that team right now.
Are you riding or dying with Zeke and McBride this week?
I'm going Zeke and McBride this week, man, especially McBride.
Okay. So that means that you chose Aaron Jones and then flexing McBride.
Yep. Over T. Higgins.
If it's me, I love McBride. Personally, if it's me, I'd probably go T. Higgins if it's me. But that's just a difference in opinion.
Could we agree that maybe McBride is safer, but Higgins has more upside?
There you go.
There we go. There you go. All right, Anna, have a good one. Thanks for showing up for a little bit. Merry Christmas. Cody Peterson. Wait.
That's when you just did.
Yes. Yep. Shemaiah. And a half PPR. Jacobs, Jones, or Waddle in my flex. I want to lean Aaron Jones. Do you have any qualms with that over Waddle?
No.
Okay. Aaron Jones over Waddle this week. Michael J. Need to sit one. Amari, Breece Hall, or DK Metcalf. I'd probably sit DK.
I mean, I think DK is the biggest risk out of the options. So if you want to play it safer, you go Amari Brees. If you want to gamble, Amari DK.
Two of D's nuts. We made it.
There it is.
And a full PPR, Waller or the Muth. I've got Waller higher than the Muth. And then Denver or Cleveland defense this week.
It's still Cleveland.
Alexander Jackson, good morning, headliners. Need advice on 2 wide receivers. Tyreek Hill. I almost said Taysom Hill. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, or Michael Pittman. I'm going Hill and Pittman.
Yep.
And then Pacheco or Walker. Pacheco's going to have more upside. Walker will be safer, though, because I think he's got a little bit more guaranteed volume. And then Likely or Waller. I have Likely over Waller. Olave killed it, but Kamara, ugh. Okay,
Yeah.
There you go, Alexander. I think we got a good lineup set for you.
Yep.
Frank, half PPR, Saquon, Brees, or Mixon. My highest rank there is Mixon.
That's where I would go.
TC is saying that they are saying now that T-Law is starting this week.
Okay. I would trust TC.
Austin, Santiago. Do I wait? Do I sit and wait on Devontae Smith or throw in Tyler Boyd? In the semis, missing Chase, have Deontay on the bench as well. Other wide receiver is Evans. So when does Deontay play compared to Devontae Smith?
Deontay Johnson placed the first game today.
Okay. Personally, I'm not waiting on Devontae Smith for Boyd or Deontay Johnson. If it's a full PPR league, I'm going to start Deontay Johnson over both of them today.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
If it's half, Deontay probably still a little bit over him, but Tyler Boyd has more upside. But I'm not waiting on Devontae Smith.
No, probably not.
MA football guy, a Chan or Henry. I've got Henry higher this week.
Yep.
Ricky, appreciate the channel. In 12 leagues and 5 semis and a guillotine still in the top 3. Wish I would have listened about Mostert to be in the top 12 semis, or to be in 12 semis. That's all right. That's
It's okay. It's all good.
Rory
Mine's still
Miller in
pretty
a
good.
full PPR, TJ Hawkinson, McBride, Moore, Jacobs, 1 tight end and 1 flex. Oh, man. I'm going Hawkinson and McBride over DJ Moore and Jacobs.
Good Lord.
I'm just all about the tight ends this weekend.
If it's me, I'm going McBride and DJ Moore. Not that I don't like Hawk, because I do for the tight end position, but I'm just not sure that Mullins can get Addison, Jefferson, and Hawk all taken care of as much as I could prefer DJ Moore going against Arizona. That's just me. Kyle wants to flex every tight end he sees right now.
I want every tight end possible.
He just wants them all.
All the tight ends.
All the tight ends. Yep.
GDF and a PPR, Taylor or Devontae Smith. I'm assuming that's Jonathan Taylor. Going Jonathan Taylor
Yep,
there.
me too.
Merry Xmas, gentlemen. GDF,
You too.
appreciate you. With the Canada 2, my brother up north. And a full PPR from 2 times highlights. Should I start Barkley and Zeke over any of the following? A Chan, yes. Or Gibbs. Gibbs I've got higher than Barkley and Zeke.
Yeah.
I've got Gibbs, Zeke, Barkley, Achan in that order. Thank you guys for everything, and amen. Jesus is the reason for the season. Hope this helps families in need. 2
We'll put
times.
it somewhere
Appreciate
good.
your donations today. Chris Rosado. Start 3.5 PPR. Walker, Jacobs, Demont, Hubbard, and Connor. Walker for sure. Demont's the other. I'm going to go Hubbard over Jacobs and Connor.
Yep. For right now, just because we don't know for sure about Jacobs.
Angel, Corando. 2 running backs
it's
and 1.
Coronado. That's Coronado. Pretty sure.
Corando.
No. Coronado.
Corando.
You just add ends everywhere.
Corando. 2 running backs, 1 flex. Achan, Monty, Bijan, and Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's going to be the flex.
Has to be. Yep.
I'm going with, if you want more upside, go Bijan and Achan. If you want to play it safe, go Bijan and Monty.
There you go.
2 of D's nuts. Oh, I think you sent your question twice. Waller over Muth, and then what defense did we say again?
We had Cleveland.
Okay, Cleveland. Junior Boy, 45.99. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the
Or
exclusive.
is it your boy? It's your boy. Maybe. Not saying, just saying it could
Maybe
be.
he's a junior.
Maybe. Or he's just, it's, shout at your boy.
Jabot, 45.99. Kenton Stout and a full PPR pick 2 from Hall, Pacheco, Montgomery, and Higgins. You want the most upside possible? Let's lock in Higgins and Pacheco there.
Yep, I agree.
Joe L. White, Gibbs, Pacheco, Kelsey, and Njoku in a PPR league. Need 2 running backs, a flex, and a tight end. It's White and Gibbs for the running backs.
Okay.
The flex, I've got Kelsey, or the tight end is Kelsey. If you want to play it safe, go Pacheco.
Yep,
If you want
I think
more
I just-
upside, go
I think-
Njoku.
Yep, I agree.
You wanted to shut me down before I said anything else tight end related. You were like, Kyle got Pacheco out of his mouth. I don't want him saying Njoku.
Exactly. Let's
You're
just
like,
keep it
I
going.
agree, Kyle. Don't say anything else. Also for wide receiver, Lockett, Flowers, or Parker Washington at wide receiver. Thoughts? I'm gonna guess you have Flowers higher.
I have Flowers the highest, but I don't love it. It's just the highest ranked.
Dirt Bike Addict, need a high floor as I have Stafford and Nuka.
Like it.
Would you go Eckler or Higgins in a full PPR? I'm still gonna go Higgins here.
So am I.
Yep.
In a full PPR, yep.
Anthony P. becoming a member for the 3rd month and a half PPR start 1 from Antonio Gibson, Judge Judy, Waller, or Chase Brown. I'm probably going to go Darren Waller here. Judy's way too up and down. Chase Brown isn't seeing volume, and Antonio Gibson got less touches than Chris Rodriguez.
I'm trying to get on you for
Hunter
flexing so
Henry
many
is
tight ends.
out. Hunter Henry is officially out this weekend per Peasy. Peasy, not that I don't trust you. We got to verify.
It is. PZ's correct.
He is correct?
He is correct.
Perfect. No Hunter Henry.
Out.
No Hunter Henry, which is
gone.
good. We needed to know that in advance. That's good.
Not good that he's out. Good that we know now.
Yes. I am willing to pivot to freaking Mike Gesicki.
Pivot on. Did we answer Anthony? I think we had both agreed that Waller is probably the best option. Out
Waller
of
is the best option. And
Yep.
then Christopher Ryan Contreras wants to know Gibbs or Higgins in a PPR.
I probably still lean Gibbs because if I have 2 guys who I feel are pretty similar, I'll always take the running back for the touches.
Yeah. And I would say their floor and ceiling is probably in the same area.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
We got another hefty donation from Josh Gomez coming in, a 50 bomb in the chat. Josh, appreciate you. Let's get a little Josh spamming in the chat for his generous $50 donation. Hey guys, I'm in half PPR trying to win my championship and doing well so far with Puka and Kyron Williams, but I'm facing McCaffrey and Mostert. I need running back, game time decision, Warren or Swift. Thanks guys, much love. I have still got Swift over Warren this week.
Yep, I would agree with you still.
Boom. Louis Rivera. Louis, I think you just said something in the chat about not seeing your super chat, but we're on it right now.
There we go.
I have Aaron Jones in my flex, but chose Ferguson over Likely at tight end because my opponent has Dak. What would you guys do? Merry Xmas. I have Ferguson over Likely anyway, so I would leave it exactly the way that you have it.
Yep, it helps you. Yep.
Just be Bello. Half PPR in the semis. My team is Dak, Lamb, JJ, ETN, Gus Bus, Hawk, and Chase Brown. Bench is Ferguson, Thielen, Cooks. Any advice on who to start and sit? Thanks, headliners. Happy holidays. Let me dissect something here real quick. So Chase Brown is one of your running backs that is flexing, it looks like. Gus Bus is your RB2.
Yep.
I play Ferguson over Chase Brown. I am playing Ferguson over Chase Brown in the flex.
I probably would as well. Yep. I would agree with that.
Boom. Go Bills. Tua or Kyler? Tua's higher this week, right?
Tua, they're super close, but yes, Tua is higher.
Do I wait and see about Jacobs, or do I play Addison or Thielen? I'm probably playing Addison over Jacobs and not waiting.
Unless
you have Zamir White that you can put in, it's going to be really hard to wait on Jacobs this week.
Yep. You'd have to have another option on Monday.
TC wants a donation update. It looks like it's at 1.7K.
Yep, 1,700.
1,700.
Yep.
So chat, if you're out there, if you're willing and able, all donations are going to families in need this holiday season. You can see the information right below. This is like, what, the 4th year that we've done this? It might have even been longer. I can't even remember now. But we do this every year at Christmas time. If you have a family that you are interested in having us potentially help out, Make sure you nominate them by sending an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com. We'll touch base with you, and we'll potentially go through and help them out with that. All donations received in this chat will go to that. So why don't we push to go over $2,000? We're $300 away. Let's push to go over $2,000 for families in need this year.
And because there's so many people who are in that holiday spirit and giving, there has been a ton of super chats that come in. And yes, we're still behind, but if you sent, you will be answered.
Jake, you are freezing all over the place.
You're freezing.
TC decided to go another $50. So TC is the high donator on the day, with PZ directly behind her.
Yeah, exactly.
TC, we need some more TC the GOAT spamming up in the chat for another super generous donation. TC, we appreciate all the love today. Thank you so much. Danny and Greg becoming a member for the 15th month. PPR, second in the league. Hurts and Hawkinson are set. Ayuk, I'm assuming Bijan Robinson and not Brian, because Brian Robinson is out. James Conner, Breece Hall, T. Higgins, Green Bay. In the bench is Garrett Wilson, Jalen Warren, Zay Flowers. Baltimore changes. First female ever this league. First female ever in this league?
Maybe that may be it. Yep.
Sorry. Yep. You know me. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I just read.
No, you read it. You read it correctly, but I'm thinking she meant in.
In. Yes. All right. Yes. So we are probably going
to leave it.
I
mean, I don't see anything on the bench.
Yeah, and we're not I'm not flexing Garrett Wilson over Breece Hall.
No.
Ooh! Another hefty donation from Christian Compost, $100.
Killing it.
That puts us at 1.9 for the day. Christian Compost with $99.99 in the super chat. Merry Christmas. Christian, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for helping to raise money for families in need. That puts us at 1.9K for today.
And then Crystal and Nicholas, I've seen your emails pop in. I'll be touching base with you a little bit later today.
FZ Ware, Devontae Smith, Zay Flowers, Deontay Johnson, Bijan Gibbs, and Ty Chandler need a running back, a wide receiver, and a flex. Bijan and Gibbs are going to be your flex and your running back there for sure.
And then a wide receiver between Devontae Smith, Zay Flowers, and Deontay Johnson. If we're not going to wait here for Devontae Smith, we're just going to go with Deontay Johnson here today.
TC. Oh, there's another donation here that I didn't even see. TC7786 with a $20 donation. Thank you, Jake and Kyle. Merry Christmas. And that was a while back, so that was even... I didn't even see that one. Yes. Johnny Rojas. Who do I start in a 10-team full PPR with one flex? Tua, Kyler, or Goff?
Tua, Kyler, or Goff. I have Goff once. They're actually going in order. Goff, Tua, Kyler in that order.
All right. So here's a little bit of an issue, Johnny. Is you say just one flex, but you don't tell us how many you need at each position, and then you just run through everybody. So I'm going to assume 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex, and a tight end, but you don't list any tight ends. So, all right. So
you got Kelsey in there.
Kelsey's going to be the tight end then. Okay. So Kelsey's going to tight end. James Cook and KW3 are going to be my running backs. So then we need to go Moore, Ridley, Hopkins.
And that's it. So I'm going Moore and Ridley.
So then for the flex, Derrick Henry's going to be the flex.
Yep, I would agree.
Cook, Henry, KW3, Kelsey at tight end, and who did you say for a wide receiver again?
DJ Moore and Calvin Ridley.
Okay, there we go. And then Eagles or Jets?
Eagles or Jets. Give me the Eagles this week.
Alex Rice. We just did. No, we didn't. Alex Rice, full PPR, sit 1. James Cook, Travis Etienne, Bijan Robinson, Zeke Elliott, and DJ Moore. If you want the most upside, sit Travis Etienne. If you want to play it safe, sit DJ Moore.
Yep.
Let's go, headliners. Puka this week is helping me get to that ship. Let's go. Let's go. Django. What up, Steven? Happy holidays. I made it to my championship. Time to bring the trophy home for Headliner Nation. Steven, being a member for the 6th month, appreciate you. Christian,
I'm like, how do you know that's Steven? But maybe you just know who it is.
Because he's in break sometimes.
Okay, then.
Yep. Christian Compost with the $5 dono and a half PPR need a flex spot. Saquon or Pacheco? I'm gonna go Pacheco over Saquon.
Yep, I would too.
I played Cup in my other flex spots and left Puka on the bench. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go. You need to chase points a little bit. I'm going Pacheco then.
Yep.
Juan Fonseca, my favorite name to say every single week. Becoming a member for the 14th month. Need one wide receiver from Ayuk, Nico, Palmer, and Reed. He's playing JJ and Pittman.
Ayuk is my highest rated one there.
Boom. And then also Murray or T-Law. Probably Murray.
Murray is still higher. But, you know, let me see here. Let me see. They are pretty close. Murray. I think if you want safety, you go Trevor Lawrence. Okay. If you want to gamble, you go Kyler Murray.
Boom. Nailed it. By the way, Kyle, you're the reason I drafted Pittman, Etienne, and Cook. Awesome. Doug Fenton, if Devontae Smith is a no-go, which Eagle Giant wide receiver or Noah Brown? It's Noah Brown.
Yeah.
Cobarius?
It's Cobarius, I think.
Cobarius, Lamar, Poe, becoming a member for the 2nd month. Ty Chandler, OBJ, Nico Collins, or Singletary as a flex. In a PPR league, thanks a lot. If we want to play it safe, let's go with Nico, or let's go. If we want more upside, we're going to go with Nico Collins. I mean, if Madison plays, it's definitely going to be Singletary. If Madison doesn't play, then it's Ty Chandler for me.
Okay. Yep.
Ryan Davis, who do I flex in a full PPR? Tucker Kraft or Josh Palmer? I'm probably going to lean Josh Palmer there.
I will too. Yep. With Keenan out, I'm going to go Josh Palmer.
Hyan Trong, Merry Christmas. I messed that up, and I'm so sorry, but we just come to realize that's what I do now. Pick one from Deontay McKinnon, OBJ, or Godare. I'm probably going to go ahead and go with Deontay Johnson here. If we knew for sure that Devontae Smith was going to be out, then I would go Goddard, but I'm going to go Deontay Johnson at this point.
Yep, right now.
And then pick two if Tyreek doesn't play.
It sounds like he's supposed to, like he's going to.
Yeah. Do we still want to pick two if he doesn't play, just in case?
We can. The next, if we
after that, then I probably, or do we go Goddard?
I go Goddard at that point.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to Abstract Excellence Studios.
That's exactly what I would have said.
Boom. Upset the number 1 seed last week. Booyah. No chase. Down 33 in a full PPR with Purdy at quarterback, Mostert and Etienne at running back, DJ Moore and Rashid Rice at wide receiver, Waller at tight end, Aaron Jones at the flex, Browns, D, and kicker. I'm assuming the Browns kicker then too.
Yeah.
Gus Bus, Trevor Lawrence, Zay Flowers. Am I cooked? Are you cooked? No, but you're definitely going to need ETN this week.
Yep.
If there was ever a week for ETN to figure it out again, it would be this week. And it's not ETN's fault, but he needs to get back to top 10 RB potential this week.
I would say you need 18 plus from ETN.
Mm-hmm. Jabari, your super chat isn't. If your super chat isn't showing, then there's no way for us to answer it. But we're also behind, so there's no guarantee that we can't maybe.
And you have to remember that just because it doesn't show at the top of the that only holds 5 at a time. We have an entire queue as they come in that we just read down from as they were received. So we have them.
Big route. Murray or Goff in a 4-point passing touchdown league.
That makes it closer. I still think Goff is probably slightly safer.
Okay.
But Murray has the higher upside due to the rushing upside because the touchdowns don't matter as much. They just don't score as many touchdowns in Arizona.
Ricky with a $2 donation. Miami by 20. Jabari Wright. Oh, it's right there. Half PPR in the flex spot. Najee Harris, Terry
McLaurin. What were you going to say?
I don't know. That's why it's funny.
Oh.
Terry McLaurin, Cole Kmet, likely. Javonte Williams, OBJ, Bears or Ravens defense. We need one for the flex spot.
Hang on. I'm hiding a douchebag in the chat. Hang on a second.
Oh,
anyway, sorry, go back. Apparently people don't care about helping out people in need, so they'd rather just come and be an idiot in the chat. But
imagine how
I've blocked them from the channel, so they don't even get access anymore, Kyle. They can go cry in the corner. Wow. Anyway, what was the question?
Murray or Goff? Nope, that's not correct. Najee Harris, Terry McLaurin, Cole Kmet, or likely Javonte Williams, OBJ.
And we only get one of them?
Mm-hmm. Highest rated running back is Javonte Williams for me.
I mean, all of them are pretty boom or bust. I think if it's my team, I'd probably gamble and go Isaiah Likely and just hope for the best.
And then Bears or Ravens defense?
I'm going the Bears defense up against Arizona.
We literally just got to Peasy's $200 donation. If that tells you all how far behind we are right now.
Yes.
I'm scrolling back up. Okay. We're just barely halfway at this point. So, Shagnificent becoming a member for the 12th month. Happy holidays, nation, to you and yours. Hands down, the best place to be for fantasy. Appreciate you, Jake and Tasty. My greatest, accomplishment this season won't be all of the successful calls or the growth or anything like that. It's going to be the fact that I got Big Tasty to say however much you push back on it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't ever call you that.
Christian Campos. And a half PPR, my semifinal lineup. Goff, Hill, Diggs, Gibbs, Mostert, Njoku, DJ Moore, King Henry, Chiefs, D, and Butker with Sutton, Monty, Achane, and Schultz on the bench. I'm sticking with what you got there.
Yeah, I hate to sit Sutton and Monty, but the options you have in are just better.
Yep. Big route. Murray or Goff in a 4-point passing touchdown. We just did this one.
We just did that one. Yeah, that's still going to be Goff going to be safer, Murray higher upside.
TC did follow up, and I don't remember if we answered this. Does that mean that she can flex Ridley over Barkley?
To be honest, I don't remember the original question.
We answered that question back when we thought that T-Law was still questionable. So are we flexing Ridley over Barkley now, knowing that
T-Law is going to play?
Playing?
I think if it's my team, I'm probably think if I want to play it safer, I just go Barkley still.
Okay.
But if you need to chase points and gamble, then it's Ridley.
Justin Michaud, full PPR. I think I'm close, but I don't think I'm right. Should I go with JSN or Nico? JSN's going to be safer, but Nico will have substantially more upside than him.
Yep, and he will be ranked higher.
Daniel Davis in a full PPR, Javonte Williams or Chris Rodriguez. Daniel with the 20 bomb. I'm going to still go Javonte Williams.
I will too.
If it's Jamal Williams, absolutely not.
Well, he's already played, so that can't happen.
Okay, I'm going to mess it up again. Hyen Truong.
I think it's just Trong.
Trong?
I worked with somebody at a prior job who had the same last name, and his last name was Trong.
Do you think it's just Hein Trong?
I think.
Okay.
I think.
I'm doing extra syllables, and I don't need to.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Mahomes and his wide receivers in the rain or Jordan Love?
I don't love Jordan Love this week. I don't love the matchup. Carolina does one thing good. Just one thing. It's the only thing they've been good all year, and that's limit opposing quarterbacks, wide receivers. And people can say, well, they got nothing to play for. They haven't had anything to play for months in Carolina, and they've still been performing. If it's me, I'm still going Mahomes. It's a must-win game for the Chiefs. It's at home. Sure, there's some rain, which may suck, but it also may change between now and then, too. I'm going Mahomes. I can't sit him at this point.
Devontae Smith has said that he is playing tomorrow night.
Okay.
Christian Campos, we got your $50 donation. Ricky. So my previous question for Jake Browning or T-Law with news we just got that he might play, still rolling Browning for upside, question mark.
T-Law with the news. If you're still looking for the upside's probably still, that's going to be Trevor Lawrence. The safety is probably going to be Jake Browning. He'll probably be the safer option, but Trevor Lawrence, now that we know he's playing against Tampa, one of the worst defensive secondaries, he's probably going to have the higher upside.
Blake Linham becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. And then Blake, you retracted your message with your donation, so I don't know what it was. Thanks for the $5 donation going towards families, though. Hans Grows. Full PPR. Higgins or Devontae Smith? Definitely Higgins there.
Yep.
And then Kyler or Browning? I'm guessing Kyler.
I have Kyler just over Browning. Yep.
For Samodio, member for 19 months. Kamara and Cup killed me on Thursday. 16 PPR. Mixon, Hall, or Saquon? I have got Mixon, Saquon, and Hall in that order. And even though you're chasing points, I'm probably still rolling with that.
Yep.
Pick 2 of CD, Big Mike, Ayuk, and Sutton. Finally, Hawk or Laporta. I've got Hawk over Laporta. CD is definitely going to be one of the two. Who in the world is Big Mike?
Got to be Mike Evans.
Oh, then it's Mike Evans, right?
It's got to be Mike Evans as the second one.
Okay. Blake Linham, here is your message. Need 2 from Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery, and Ty Chandler. It's Monty and Taylor for sure.
Yep. Same for me.
Ed Khalil, thank you for doing this. Merry Christmas. A tasty $20 donation from
Appreciate
Ed.
you, Ed.
Appreciate you. We have hit our mark of $2,000. We appreciate everybody. We don't do anything small on this channel, though, so we're going to say let's see if we can get to 2.5.
Yeah, we ain't been doing nothing small for a long time, Kyle.
Shea Twins becoming a member for the 9th month. Oh, Shea Twins, Kyle. Shea Twins.
Yeah. They already knew that you were going to mispronounce it. They had to put it in there.
Because I've said it that way for so long.
I know.
Full PPR. Need 1 for the double flex spot. What?
Just needs 1 of the double. He got 2 flexes. Just needs 1.
Oh, so, but I don't understand why they just didn't say we need 1.
I get you.
Flowers, Ridley, Noah Brown, or Isaiah Likely, or Jalen Warren.
I'm going Ridley.
I'm going to go Ridley as well. Kylan Ross, start Ayuk and Debo or flex Monty over one of them. If you need upside, it's definitely Ayuk and Debo for sure.
Yeah. If you'd rather play it a little bit safer, not too many eggs in one basket, I start Debo over Ayuk.
So, with a $10 donation, can I say, okay, got it? Or can I say, okay, go tit?
Knowing you, I mean, you just said it anyway, so it is what it is at this point.
Okay, got it.
Got it. Wow. This is how you get Kyle derailed.
Yeah, it's getting there. Thank you for the $10 donation. Okay, got it. Not okay.
There you go.
Tit.
Go tit.
Andre, half PPR, need 1 for the flex. Nico Collins, JSN, or Josh Downs. It's going to be Nico Collins here.
Yep. I'm rolling with
Appreciate
Nico.
all you do. Andre, appreciate the $20 donation. Taylor 954 and a full PPR. McLaurin, Collins, Cooks, or Beckham.
I probably still. They're all gambles, right? So if we're gonna gamble with the guy who's at least produced most consistently. I'm gonna go with Nico Collins.
Eddie P with a $50 donation. Eddie P. Everyone get a little Eddie spamming up in the chat. Love to be a part of a community that gives back, and we love to have you a part of the community. To take a break, what are some of your favorite traditions or activities you like to do with family this time of the year? Have a great Christmas. We don't really have any Christmas traditions. I know the one thing we like to do is we like to watch Home Alone on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
But that's really it.
It's somewhat similar for us. Ever since we moved away from our home state of Arizona, we have no family in North Carolina. Like, we have no family here. So it's always just our family, which is fine with me. Sure, it's hard at times during the holidays, but with my
if your
kids
mom is watching right now, I hope she texts you, and I hope she scolds you for
she
saying
knows she can come whenever she wants to here. She already knows that. But now that my kids are older, like, we used to do the whole wake up early, sit around a fire, hot chocolate, all that kind of. But now it's like my kids are like, I want to sleep in. I want to sleep in.
Nobody
so, like,
needs to be up at 6 a.m.
My kids now, I think last year I had to wake them up on Christmas. Because I was just like, we should probably get going with this because we have to start making dinner. So we always make a big dinner and stuff on Christmas. But as far as like presents and stuff, we got to the point 2 years ago where we stopped buying almost like physical presents for the kids because we found out that all we're doing is buying things that get played with or used for 6 months, and then it just sits there. So now we buy experiences. We went to like 7 concerts this year. Like, we'll buy tickets to go see things or do things as a family other than just presents. Great question.
Yes, which is something that we're trying to do this year too. I've got to scroll down here real fast.
No, don't do it. Don't.
So I'm scrolling down. Do you have where we left off?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to do that. Cammy Cam's been around for a while. So I'm going to go ahead. Cammy Cam needs to go shopping and was wondering if I could give her a timestamp on when her question may be answered. And I can't do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to it right now real quick. Hey, guys. Running a Buffalo QB kicker defense stack with Hurts and Hawk. Need 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers in a flex from Connor, Jacobs, Ty, Zeke, Cooper, DK, Collins, and Ferguson in a half PPR. Give me Zeke. Give me Connor is the running backs. Wide receiver, I'm going to guess. Are we going Cooper and DK or Cooper and Collins?
I'll go Cooper and DK.
Okay. And then I am going to go with Ferguson in the flex.
Got it.
Boom. There you go, Cammy. Appreciate you.
Awesome.
Another female member that has been around for quite a while. Well, not
There you
member,
go.
but subscriber that's been around for a while.
That's right. There you go.
Cammy, if you missed it, we were talking about female subscribers earlier. So,
You're a part of that group.
and I have no idea where I left off.
We're at
now.
Taylor 954, full PPR, McLaurin, Collins, Cooks, Beckham as the wide receiver 2. That's still going to be Nico Collins. Then we have Bobby Rose, start Rice or Cooks. I have Rashee Rice ranked a lot higher this week than Brandon Cooks, so that's where I'm going. And thank you very much for your very first super chat on a live stream. Greatly appreciate that. And then Kyle, the time has come.
Houdini Weenie.
Houdini Weenie is in the chat as well. And now I just scrolled, so give me a second.
PPR, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 flex from Swift, ETN, Aaron Jones, Monty, Gus, Tyreek, AJB, Pittman, Lockett, Hollywood, Laporta, and McBride. 3 wide receivers, Tyreek, AJ Brown, and Pittman. That's easy. It's locked in. We're ready to go. Running backs are going to be ETN and Aaron Jones for me. The tight end is going to be McBride. If you want to play it safe, I go with Monty with your flex. If you want to go upside, we go with Laporta.
Yeah.
Nailed that one.
Yep.
One take Jake, and it was that.
Maybe that was my nickname in high school. Who knows?
Oh, Guillotine League. Need to sit one of these players. Amon-Ra, Justin Jefferson, CD, AJ Brown, and Diggs. How about Chuba over Eckler? How do we sit any of those guys? I'm gonna come out and say it. I'll sit Stephon Diggs, just because of how he's played lately. There's no way in the world I can sit Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, and AJ Brown.
God, I mean, I can't really give a reason to either, but
And I'm fine with Chuba over Eckler if you want to. TC with another $50 donation.
absolutely killing it.
Absolutely killing it.
Haven't even gotten to all her other donations yet, and she's still.
TC, for all of your generous donations today, what I would like to do, send an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com with your shipping address. Jake, let's send her an autographed helmet.
Okay. I would say that's fine with me. I would say I'll send one to Peasy too, but I don't even know if Peasy wants it.
This is true. This is true.
Peasy's probably like, I just talk to you guys on Discord all the time.
This is true.
If he wants one, I'll send him one.
Peasy does want a helmet.
Oh, well, all right then.
Do you also want a pair of underwear?
Do you want to build a snowman? No? Okay. Where'd we leave off? Like, we just got totally sidetracked.
Yeah, we did. We're on Sirius 316.
Okay.
It's probably just Cyrus.
Probably.
Peasy says no underwear, though. And now
Okay.
it's definitely happening.
Noted.
Full PPR pick 3, Kenneth Walker, Jerome Ford, Josh Jacobs, Nico Collins, Odell Beckham, Hunter Henry. We're parking Washington. Hunter Henry is for sure out. We know that. Kenneth Walker will definitely be one that we pick. Nico Collins will be the other one.
And I'm going Jerome Ford as the third one.
I'm probably going Jerome Ford.
Yep.
Sapper and Michael will take the underwear, though, they said.
Wow. gonna have to
Jay
fight for it.
Matthews, sup guys, pick one for the flex PPR. Achan, Pacheco, KW9, and Nico. I mean, it's Pacheco for me. If you want to
Yep,
play
that's
it
where
a
I'm
little
going
bit
to.
safer, then go KW9 in case you think Pacheco's limited.
Yep.
Tony Garcia. And a half-point PPR, Debo or Gibbs in the flex.
Man. I don't want to sit either one of them. Ran Kyron and Kamara, have Jefferson, A.J. Brown, or sit Jefferson, run Gibbs and Debo. Don't want to do that either. I hate it, but when we have two guys, like I just said earlier, when we have two guys with huge ceilings, I'll go with the running back more times than not, just due to the guaranteed touches. And I'll probably lean towards Gibbs.
To everybody, because there's a couple people asking about super chats, we're behind. We are trying to catch up. If you haven't heard your name yet, then it has not been answered because we've gone through all of them so far. So you're just going to have to be patient. We're asking for patience today. We are going through.
Yep.
We just did Tony Garcia.
Yep.
We're not sitting Jefferson. So
No. I said
Angel
I'm going with Gibbs.
Angel
Starting
becoming a
Gibbs.
member for the 7th month. Hello, guys. Let's go, Nation. Need a flex for this weekend in a standard league. Reed, Zay Flowers, or Antonio Gibson. Thank you. Gonna lean Zay there.
Yep. Yep.
Another thanks to TC for one of her $50 donations today. Cakes Mitchell and a full PPR need an RB2 and a flex from Eckler, Zeke, Nico, Terry, and Gus. Zeke for sure. I wouldn't hate flexing Nico over Eckler. Eckler's probably safer, but Nico has way more upside.
Well, I need a running back too.
Which is Zeke.
Yeah, if it's my team, honestly, Nico's going to be somewhat of a risk anyway because he's coming off of an injury with a backup quarterback. So at that point, I probably just roll the dice and go double running back and go Eckler, Zeke, and just hope for the best.
Alonzo Perez, I need touchdown upside here. I have Bijan and Cook in my RB slots, but do I flex T. Higgins or Breece Hall in a full PPR? It's 100% T. Higgins.
I'm going T. Higgins just because the Jets don't score many touchdowns as is.
Demetrios.
There you go.
Asprogiannis.
Asprogiannis?
Asprogiannis, God.
Yeah. It's okay. You were close.
I was doing so good today. Hey,
You're doing
guys,
so good.
non-PPR, start and sit, Brock or Goff?
It's Brock Purdy. I'm never going to sit Brock Purdy.
Singletary or McLaurin?
I'm going Singletary.
Ingram or Kincaid? It's Ingram.
Yep.
And would you start Flowers over McLaurin or Singletary?
I think Flowers would be safer over both of them, but I probably still lean Singletary.
AJN, pick one in a Superflex full PPR from McLaurin, Nico, or Monty.
I'm going Monty.
The Brown Dasher played Puka Nakua. In a PPR, pick the rest of my team, please. Ty Chandler, Devin Achan, Ezekiel Elliott, David Montgomery, Austin Eckler, Adam Thielen, Jacoby Myers, Wan'Dale Robinson, Parker Washington. And then are we going Chiefs, Broncos, Washington, or Bears defense?
Holy crap.
Let's go
It's
there
gonna be-
first.
It's going to be the Bears defense.
Bears
The Bears defense.
Bears defense. The problem is that Brown, you don't tell us how many or what positions you need.
Yep.
So running back wise, like rankings, I've got Elliott, Montgomery, Achan, and Eckler in that order. No, excuse me. I have Chandler after that. Yes.
And then for wide receivers, we have Thielen, Myers, Robinson, Parker, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I have them Myers, Thielen, Wan'Dale, Parker, Robinson in that order.
Okay. That's the best we're going to be able to do because we don't know. So we ranked them for you. So just go off those rankings to make your decision. Matt Kenny. Hey guys, in a half PPR, please help me choose two from the flex. Aaron Jones, Montgomery, Breece Hall, and Metcalf. Thanks for everything you do on this channel. Appreciate you. Aaron Jones and Montgomery are probably going to be your best bets. If you wanted a little bit more upside, you could go Metcalf or Breece Hall, but I really don't know if I chase it with those two.
Yeah. I don't think you really need to because the other ones still have pretty high ceilings as well.
Devin Sockwell with a $5 donation. Appreciate you. Marvin Lewis. That was Jacobs, not Justin. What?
Stay where you are. I'll scroll so we don't lose it.
Oh, okay, I'm going to keep going. Dryden McComish. Hey, fellas, need help with my RB2 spot and flex. Pick 2 from the 3, JT, Raheem, and Travis Etienne. I got JT and Raheem highest this week. Thanks again, Headliner for Life. Dryden, appreciate ya. GT Boss 4 Gaming, Baker or Browning, don't know what to do. We have Baker higher this week, correct, Jake? We talked about this earlier. Browning.
Yes.
Yep. Devin Sockwell, Aaron Jones or Ty Chandler. That's going to be Aaron Jones for me. And Noah Brown or Tay Adams. That's going to be Devontae Adams. What is it again? Shea wins?
The Shea Twins.
Shea Twins. Shea Twins. Came back to donate. Been rocking with you guys for about 5 years. Love the Headliner Nation and all you do. Shea Twins.
And one of these years, Kyle's going to remember.
One of these, maybe when you've been here for 10 years, I'll figure it out. Manny G, start 2. Manny, you've been asking. Here it is. Achane, Waddle, Hubbard, K9, and Swift. I've got K9, and if you want to play it safe, go like K9 and Achane. If you want more upside, then go K9 and Waddle. I'm leaning towards Waddle a little bit over the other ones. Nicholas, DeStefano, and a full PPR, Jackson or Love. Jake, who do we have higher? Jackson over Love this week?
Yes, Lamar Jackson.
And then Dak or Fields? Dak over Fields?
I have Fields over Dak.
Fields over Dak. Eddie P becoming a member for the 17th month. Hey guys, ready for the Christmas season? Absolutely. Thanks for everything. Need a wide receiver 2 and a full PPR between JSN, Curtis Samuel, and Tyler Boyd. Need just a wide receiver 2. JSN is going to be your safest bet. Tyler Boyd may carry a little bit more upside though, but not a ton. Not a ton. Probably leaning JSN here. Darren Hem in a PPR. Starters are Hurts, AJ Brown, Diggs, Hawkinson, Chandler, and Hubbard, with Elliott in the flex. Thielen, Gabe Davis, McBride, Montgomery, Judy. Any changes that you would make? Absolutely. Chandler's going to the bench. Elliott's going to the running back position. McBride is going to be your flex there. That's exactly what I would do. And then I do have David Montgomery over Chuba Hubbard as well. They're very, very close. Chuba may have a little bit more upside than Montgomery.
And I'm looking for Marvin in the chat. I couldn't find his original question to know what it is. So I asked him just to ask it again in the chat and I'll look for it.
Okay. Lance Brown, between JSN, Calvin Ridley, and Noah Brown, who gets benched? Probably Noah Brown here.
Yes, he's just so boomer bust. And now that we know that Nico's more than likely in there, yeah, I would agree.
Brian F, flex, full PPR, ETN, Zeke, or DK also have Gibbs. Well, I'm playing Gibbs for sure, but then I would have Zeke, ETN, and DK in that order.
Yes.
Clinton wants to know if I feel better about Kittle or McBride. It's McBride, 100%.
McBride.
Brian Deshane, need a flex PPR 1 point for first down. Pacheco, DJ Moore, or Achane. Kamara screwed me. Merry Christmas and go blue. Brian, for first downs, I'm going Pacheco here.
Yep, I would agree.
TC had a $50 donation again. Already covered that. Aaron Carlson becoming a member for the 19th month. Flex Rashee Rice or DJ Moore. We have Rice higher this week, right?
I don't. No, I have DJ Moore over Rashee Rice.
Ooh, okay. DJ Moore is going to be the play there then. Michael Dudley, rank some D's. I think there's a different website for that. Wow. Philadelphia.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay.
Green Bay.
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay.
Indianapolis. I'm going to guess Chicago. I feel
it's
like
Chicago. Yep.
It's Chicago.
Yep.
Marvin said it was a super chat.
I know. I scrolled through it, Marvin. We have like so many that it's already started to cut off. I don't.
Yeah, they're starting to disappear at this point. Clark Jr. with the $20 donation. Appreciate you, Clark. For families in need, Merry Christmas. Full point PPR, Aaron Jones or Jonathan Taylor. I got JT higher this week. Sapper also with a $20 donation. Aloha Brothers worried about this week. Half point PPR starting lineup. Dak, ETN and Achane, DJ Moore and Lockett, Kittle with Singletary in the flex. Texans D, Sanders at kicker, Chase, Goff, Hunt, Reed, Chandler. Changes, Merry Xmas all. No, I would leave it as is right there. That's going to be. Do you have a lot of upside in your lineup? I don't believe so. I think you're gonna have to hope that the other team underperforms a little bit. Big Route also with a $20 donation. Love how you guys take care of others. Big Route, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you helping us to take care of others.
Yep.
It's not just us that are doing it, because we can't do it without you all. So it's our community that is taking care of others, not just us. PZ, we're at 2.1K right now, raised on the day.
Yeah, it doesn't give us the exact amount. It just says 2.1K.
Jerry Gonzalez, Singletary, Nico, or Boyd in a full PPR flex. Singletary if you want to play it safe. Nico if you want more upside. Steel Will. Ho, ho, ho. What did you call me?
Whoa.
Full PPR flex. Ty Chandler. Kadarius Toney is out this week. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Full PPR. Ty Chandler, Lockett, Jake Ferguson, or Palmer. If I'm flexing one full PPR, give me Jake Ferguson here. Josh Palmer might have a little bit more upside, but I also
say the
think
upside
he's
probably Palmer still.
Inherently riskier than Jake Ferguson.
Yep.
And then Colts or Broncos defense.
Colts or Broncos? Give me the Broncos defense.
Boom. TJ Schumann, Merry Christmas, boys, and a half
TJ.
PPR wide receiver 2 between JSN and Nico Collins. We're
Depends
getting
if-
lots of Nico questions today.
So many Nico. It's because Nico needs to be in lineups when he's healthy. The problem is coming off the injury and he's got Case Keenum. So like that's the real issue. I think JSN probably still the safe floor, but TJ knows us well enough that we don't play anything safe around here. TJ, I'm going Nico still and just hoping for the best.
Yeah, and I don't answer these questions other than what I would do with my lineup. And if I own Nico Collins, I would put Nico Collins in my lineup.
Yep.
Because it's the same thing we've said on this channel for years. And Jake mentioned this to a member in Discord. It might have been yesterday or 2 days ago when asking questions about, are we starting somebody? Jake made the comment about how upset are you going to be with yourself if you set one of the guys that you have wanted to play consistently and they blow up. Like for me personally, if I play Nico Collins and he doesn't have the game that I expect, I am okay through the offseason knowing that, hey, I didn't play Nico Collins and I lost, or I played Nico Collins and I lost because of it. Oh, well, I went with what I thought was right. But if you don't play Nico Collins and he blows up like we've seen so many times already this season, and you still and you lose because of it, you're going to be way more upset about that.
Yep. It was about a Stephon Diggs question, I believe.
Yes.
If we sit Diggs at this point of the year and
Yep.
he scores 25 on your bench and you lose because of it, you may not ever want to play this game again.
Then flex choosing between Singletary, Warren, JSN, or Nico, and maybe Ferguson or Waller. I mean, Ferguson is probably your best bet to have a decent upside out of everybody that you've listed here. JSN probably still going to be the safest, though, if you end up starting Nico Collins instead.
Right.
Justin Burnett and flex for a full PPR, Ezekiel Elliott or Evan Ingram. I like Evan Ingram this week, and I've been saying a lot of tight ends today, so guess what? We're still going to go Zeke. Keenan Allen and Nico have been confirmed as out. I'm going Zeke there. Juan Fonseca with a $20 donation. Need one wide receiver and one flex, one quarterback. Ayuk, Nico, Jay Reed, and Palmer. So one wide receiver is going to be Ayuk, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then for the flex, out of all these options, we're going ETN.
Yep.
And then Murray or T-Law.
T-Law will be safer. Give that safer floor. Murray if you want to gamble.
By the way, Kyle, you're the reason I drafted Pittman, Cook, ETN, Nico, and Stevenson. Jake, thanks for JJ and T-Law. Merry Christmas. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses.
And then I also found Marvin's question in the chat. I've been looking for it.
Okay.
He said it was start one running back and one tight end and a flex, a standard league out of JT, Swift, Jacobs, Hawkinson, or McBride. So it wasn't JJ. It was Josh Jacobs, not Justin Jefferson. So for the one running back, we got it out of JT and Swift and Jacobs. We're still going JT, right?
Yes.
And then for the tight end, Hawkinson or McBride.
Oh, McBride.
So just watching you scratch yourself. And then the flex play is Swift, Jacobs, or Hawkinson. And at that point, that sucks because I really wish this was still Justin Jefferson.
I'm going Hawkinson, though.
I think I'm going Hawkinson as well.
But the reason we were kind of off Hawkinson, too, and we were thinking is because you already had JJ in the lineup, and we were wondering whether or not, but it's not JJ we know now, so it actually makes me feel better about playing Hawkinson because I'm not so reliant then.
Right.
Clog Nogbor.
Whoa, now that sounds like it's something inappropriate in a different language.
Whoa, Zeke or Chandler? I'm going Zeke.
Yep.
Charles Rickman in a full PPR, choose a wide receiver and a flex. DJ Moore, Metcalf, Sun God, Singletary, and Higgins. It's absolutely Sun God and then DJ Moore there too.
Yep.
Jonathan Chetty, am I crazy to bench Eckler tonight? Thinking of starting Ty Chandler over him, not against Detroit. I am playing Eckler over Ty Chandler. Ty Chandler's playing Detroit.
That's one of those
Half-point
situations
PPR.
where you get pissed off at yourself.
Yep. Let's get this chip. Jackson Mayer becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Jackson, appreciate you joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Seth Howard, need 2 running backs, a wide receiver, and a flex from Henry, Gibbs, Achan, Taylor, Adams, Rice, Wilson, Hill, and Waddle. Well, your 2 running backs, my highest 2, are going to be Gibbs and Henry. Your wide receiver is going to be Tyreek Hill. And then your flex, more than likely, is going to be Jonathan Taylor.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I like a lot of those other options, but I can't disagree.
Hugo F. becoming a member for the 2nd month. Need 1 from Jalen Warren, Javonte Williams, Tajee Spears, or Jerick McKinnon. Thanks, guys. It's Javonte Williams for me.
Same for me.
David Romo with the 99-cent donation. David, appreciate you donating to the cause. Your first super chat here on the stream. Philip Parrish with a $10 donation. Your 10th super chat here with the Headliners.
Boom.
I have to bench one of the following. I'm looking for upside. I played Puka and Olave Thursday,
Nice.
but he's looking for upside.
I'm guessing he feels confident in his lead and wants to blow his opponent out of the water.
But is he saying he played against Puka and Olave? He's
If
just
that's
saying
the
I
case.
played Puka and Olave Thursday.
Oh, maybe that's what he means is, yeah, he played against them.
Yeah, because he said if he didn't say he needed upside, I wouldn't have thought that. But as soon as I
Yeah.
read that, I was like, who do I bench between JT, Waddle, Zeke, Saquon, Pollard, and Ridley? It's Pollard. If you need upside, you are benching Pollard in this equation.
Yep, I would have to agree. Which
Anthony
sucks.
B. made it to the ship. Thanks, guys. Need 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 2 flex from Cooper, McBride, Jay Taylor, Ridley, Collins, and Barkley. Running back is going to be Taylor.
Okay, then the wide receiver.
Cooper, Ridley, or Collins?
I think if you want to play it safer, it's Cooper. You want to gamble, it's Ridley.
And then for the
2 of
2
the flexes.
flex.
I probably put, at that point, I make Cooper one of my flex plays.
Philip is playing against.
That sucks.
He just verified it.
So I go Cooper in the flex, and I go Cooper and Barkley in the flex. And unless you want to play it safer, the safer option would be Cooper and McBride.
I think McBride has more upside than Barkley. I'm actually
Yeah.
the other way on that. Barkley being the safer option, McBride giving you more upside.
I just don't know if I can say anything safe in New York.
HWHW. Yes, we answer all chats, but as you can see at the bottom of the screen, today, any money that is donated during the stream is being used towards family in need this Christmas. And we've said it a couple of times. We have so many super chats today because of the very generous donations from our community here. We have got to make sure that we spend the time on those. So those are number 1 priority right now. We will get to as many questions as we can by the end of the stream. If we have to go a little bit longer than we planned on, we will, which technically we already have. So just stick with us here. Be patient. And because this is for charity and trying to make the world a better place, that we ask that nobody be weenies out there. No weenies.
Unless
today.
you're a Houdini weenie.
Only Houdini weenie can be a weenie.
That's right.
Houdini weenie. And a PPR, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Wait, didn't he send this one?
Did he?
Pollard, Aaron Jones, Connor, Monty, Singletary, Foreman, Garrett, Ayuk, Higgins, neat upside. Thanks and happy holidays. No, he did not. This is something different, I think.
Okay.
So 2 running backs. We need upside. Give me Aaron Jones and Pollard.
2 wide receivers then.
Ayuk and Higgins, right?
Ayuk and Higgins, yep.
And then the flex for me,
Monty?
I'm probably still going Monty there.
Yep, me too.
Miguel Santiago, need 1 running back and 1 flex in a PPR from Hubbard, Aaron Jones, Curtis Samuel, and Josh Palmer. I'm going Hubbard and Aaron Jones here.
Yep, I would agree with that. Unless you want a more upside. I think if you want a more upside, I would then go Palmer and Aaron Jones, but it's more risky.
Jacob Jenkinson in a PPR, Amari or Zeke? Zeke is definitely going to be safer, but Amari probably carries more upside.
Yep, in a PPR format, yep.
I'm still leaning Zeke a little bit. T-Law or Browning with all the Steelers injured in the secondary?
Kyler, T-Law, or Browning? Kyler, T-Law, Browning. Kyler, T-Law, Browning. So Trevor Lawrence will be the safest option you have available there. And then if you wanted to gamble, it's Kyler Murray. Right in the middle is like where Jake Browning sits.
Grant in a full PPR starting lineup is Hurts, Zeke and Monty, Tyreek and A.J. Brown, Everett, DJ Moore, Barkley. Benches Ford, Boyd, Hunter Henry, Schultz, and Browns. Honestly, Grant, I like your lineup a lot. I get a little bit risky here. I bench Everett, go pick up Mike Gesicki and play Mike Gesicki instead of Everett.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Feeling it. Feeling the flow on that one.
Feeling so much right now.
Wow.
Isaac Cordova becoming a member for the 28th month. Favorite movie of all time?
Ooh.
I don't have like a favorite movie. Like, I like lots of movies.
I like lots of movies too. The first one that just popped into my head was Law Abiding Citizen. I love that movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
You got to see that movie. Don't watch it with the kids.
I do. One movie that I really like that I literally could watch over and over and not have any issues with it is Signs with Mel Gibson.
Is it weird that I've never seen that either?
It's
We've
so
never
good.
seen each other's favorite movies.
It's so good.
Wow. But I have a ton of movies that I love out there. That's not our family loves movies.
Kent Dykesel becoming a member for the 11th month. Pick 2 flex and 1 running back from Walker, Monty, Garrett Wilson, Flowers, and Addison. So 1 running back is going to be Walker. And then for the flex, I'm sure we're going to go David Montgomery, and then Wilson, Flowers, or Addison.
I'm going Wilson if you want safety, and if you want to gamble, Addison.
Second question, in a full PPR, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex from Swift, Achane, Chandler, Elliott, Palmer, OBJ, Samuel, and Likely. Elliott's going to be our running back. Achane is going to be our flex.
And
Do I have
then
Swift over Achane?
you look at that. For wide receiver, in a full PPR, I lean towards Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, I have Swift over Achane. Never mind. I'm a dirty
So that
liar.
leaves you which ones then? Which running back and what flex? Swift and
Zeke.
Got it.
Yep. Start Murray or Browning. I have Fields at QB1 from MEZ.
I still have Kyler slightly higher than Browning.
Bimoa. Should I start both Ingram and Njoku or flex Warren? I'm starting Ingram and Njoku.
I don't disagree.
Bjorn, Roland. Bjorn, I know you asked about your question earlier. We are on it now. Hopefully you're paying attention in here. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex from Swift, Chuba, Ken Walker, Chandler, Aaron Jones, Evans, Jefferson, Rice, Amon-Ra. And then which defensive special teams? From Broncos, Chiefs, and Browns.
Broncos, Chiefs, and Browns. I got the Browns highest.
Okay, so I'm telling you right now, 2 wide receivers is going to have to be Amon-Ra and Jefferson, correct?
Yep. Unfortunately, but yeah.
I'm going Kenneth Walker and Aaron Jones for the 2 running backs. For the flex, I'll go Mike Evans over DeAndre Swift.
I would do that too.
Okay, go Tit. PPR league. Who for my 2 flex options? Is this a super flex league? Because he puts Russell Wilson.
I see that.
So I'm assuming it's probably a super flex.
I'm guessing.
So Wilson, Singletary, Brown, Swift, Parker Washington, and Dontavian Wicks is going to be Swift and Wilson for me.
Yeah, I'm still starting Russell Wilson in a super flex.
If that was a mix-up for any reason and it's not super flex, then I would go to Singletary after that.
Got it.
Well, if you want more upside, go Wicks over Singletary.
I would agree with that. Yep.
So just to recap real quick. Superflex League, it's Wilson and
Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
Yep.
If it's not Superflex, then it's Swift And Wicks if you want more upside. Swift and Singletary if you want to play it safe.
Exactly.
Pedro R. in a full PPR start one from Warren, Deontay, Kincaid, and McLaurin. McLaurin probably has the most upside.
He probably does. The safety in a full PPR has got to be Deontay, though, because I think he sees a ton of targets.
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know. I just scrolled.
Josh Gomez, when he dropped a 50 bomb earlier, and I think we answered it, but we're still going to read it anyway, just in case. In a half PPR, trying to win the championship. I'm doing well so far with Puka and Kyra Williams, but I'm facing McCaffrey and Mostert. I need a running back, game time decision, Warren or Swift. Thanks, guys. Much love. So the question here is just Warren or Swift, and he's looking for that upside.
Oh, yeah. I answered this. I said Swift.
Yeah, I thought we didn't went Swift. Rob Saxon, PPR flex, Barkley, Jones, Zeke. That's the first question. Barkley, Jones, or Zeke. I'm guessing we only need one in a full PPR between Barkley, Jones, and Zeke.
I'll go look for Anthony B.
Oh, that's the next one. In a full PPR, I'm going to lean towards Aaron Jones. In a standard flex between Amari and a Chan, Amari's probably going to be slightly safer, but if it's my team, being that it's standard, I'm going to shoot for the touchdowns and go with Chan.
Anthony B, that being a PPR league isn't changing our thoughts on that too much. Jonathan Taylor is still your RB1. Your wide receiver is still going to be, did we say Ridley over Cooper and Collins or Cooper over Ridley and Collins?
I mean, I don't remember. Who is it again? Ridley, Cooper, and Collins? And we need how many of them?
One.
It's Ridley's the highest one.
Okay. And then for the two flex spots, this is where we had mentioned possibly Barkley, and I said McBride had more upside. It's a PPR league. It's not half or standard.
If it's PPR, I mean, McBride's going to see so many targets.
I would say probably I would say, yeah, Cooper and McBride for your most upside. Probably McBride and Barkley to play it safe is where I would go with that then. Chris Rosado, start 1.5 PPR. Flowers, Reed, or Boyd?
Being that Reed's not 100% questionable, I'm going with Tyler Boyd in hopes that he can find the end zone.
And then Anthony B with another $20 donation. Happy holidays. Let's help those families. Appreciate you, Anthony. The Lexmeister, I'm stuck in the SLC airport.
I don't know what that, St. Louis?
Yeah, maybe St. Louis.
I don't know what the C would be.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. There you go.
There we go. Heading to the Niners game. That probably makes more sense anyway. I have Tyreek. Do I play Tua or my opponent has Amon-Ra and Laporta? Do I play Golf?
I go Goff.
Okay. Thanks as always. I'm projected to win by a small percent.
I go Goff anyway because he's a safer option, and if he throws touchdowns, it's not going to hurt you as bad.
We have not passed 2.5 in donations. We are at 2.3 right now. TC, let everyone else pick it up for a little bit, though.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much. Brian Castle, thanks for all you guys do. Just torn on two things. DK or Cooper. Currently have DJ Moore in. I'm going with Cooper.
Cooper is safer. I think DK has the higher floor.
Bijan versus Henry in the flex. I'm going with Henry pretty easily there still.
Okay.
And then Kamara or Cook. Oh, you already played Kamara and Cook. Okay, gotcha.
Yep, I gotcha. And Cook is in there.
No, that's what I'm going with. TC said she's done. Thank you. Thank you for all the donations today.
Yes, very much so.
I just don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to over-donate because we say, oh, we want to hit a certain goal.
Yeah.
Have Animal Rescue to donate to still. Oh, okay. That's a good one, too.
Perfect.
Jonathan Santiago with a $20 donation. Merry Christmas, guys. Sit one. Barkley, Ty Chandler, or Singletary? I'm sitting Chandler.
Yep.
Also sit one from Aaron Jones, Montgomery, and Ty Chandler. I'm sitting Ty Chandler.
I would too.
Danny.
Arriaga.
Merry Christmas. Danny, appreciate the $20 donation.
Merry
Thank
Christmas,
you very
Danny.
much. DeWitt, in a full PPR, choose one. Dalton Schultz or Thielen? Oh.
Is there any other options? No? No other options? If that's the case, then I'm going Adam Thielen, and I'm just praying.
You know who's in the chat?
You
know who's in the chat?
Do what?
You know who's in the chat?
True Legends in the chat.
True Legends in the chat.
That's right. I had no idea, but when you said that, it's the first name that came up.
True Legend said, nice beard, Kyle. True Legend just wants to get lost in this rainforest of sexiness.
Wow.
Did we answer DeWitt?
Yes, I said
Okay.
Thielen and Prey.
Miro. Merry Christmas, boys. Higgins or Pittman? Bears and Pack. It's Pittman over Higgins, unfortunately.
Yes,
but it is.
Pittman will be safer now.
And Bears over Pack.
Yep. Whoa, bless you. Whoa.
Who? Mandor.
Kyle, is this a good time for me to tell you that we're still 45 minutes behind?
My head's like I'm starting to get a headache right now.
Yeah.
I haven't ate yet today.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't had anything to eat. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to lock in.
All right, lock it in and let's rapid fire. Let's go.
Maybe
Focus.
not. Major wants to know Zeke, Pollard, White, and JJ or Rice. It's JJ over Rice and Zeke and White for me.
Who is that? Mando Jr.?
Mandor.
No, it just says Mando Jr.
Mandor. Cammy Cam, we got her question a little bit ago.
Yep.
Emmy Z, start 2 running backs in a flex with 3 wide receivers. Running backs are going to be Hall and Swift. Wide receivers are going to be Amon Ra, and then Reed, Wilson, JSN, or Downs.
I'm going Amon Ra and Garrett Wilson.
And
we need
then
3 of them, don't we?
Flex.
We need 3 wide receivers too.
Yeah, 3 wide receivers.
So it's Amon Ra, Garrett Wilson, and JSN. And then at the flex, it's between Downs and the running backs that you didn't select. I'm not going to choose Downs. So let's choose another running back.
Don't encourage TC. What's being encouraged? Wait, sexiness. What's sexy? Wait a second. I'm going to get lost again. All I saw was PZ said, don't encourage TC. So I was like, what's being encouraged in the chat? Yeah. And TC just said sexiness. So I don't know what that was in reference to.
Who knows?
All right. Did we get that?
No, you never answered the running backs.
Yes, I did.
I said we need one more running back for the flex.
Oh, well, then it's Hall, Achane, and Swift.
Okay. There. Now you have. The next one is Mando Jr. Jets or Bills defense.
Mandor.
It's not Mandor. Jets or Bills. I mean, I'm going with the Bills defense. Give me the Bills.
Oh, the rainforest of sexiness.
If that's what I don't think I would call it that, but there you go.
It definitely is out of control, though. It does not look good in any way, shape, or form right now, and it doesn't feel good. Rigoberto Salazar, who should I start in a full PPR? 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. 1 flex as well. Adams, Pittman, Wilson, Cooper, CMC, Eckler, Pacheco, Laporta. So CMC and Pacheco are our running backs.
Okay.
Pittman and Cooper over Adams for wide receivers.
They're close. It's Pittman and I have Adams higher. It's Pittman and Adams.
Okay, then Laporta is our tight end.
Okay.
I'm okay with going Cooper over Eckler.
Yep, that's what I would do as well.
Okay. Sapper wants to know if you'll grow your beard. And
Absolutely
True Legend says, "Oh, it looks good. It looks real good."
No, wow. I will not grow a beard. But thanks for asking.
Stallions Productions, Jets or Eagles?
Jets or Eagles? Give me the Eagles.
Furio Dante becoming a member for the 25th month. In a PPR, started Puka, then start Cooper or Deontay Johnson. That's Cooper for me.
Yep.
Also need a flex in a standard league. Flowers, D-Hop, Deontay Johnson, Jay Reed, or Flowers. That's probably still going to be...
In a standard league, I'd probably still go Deontay Johnson. Out of those options.
Okay, Jake, maybe we should say something here real quick. And I didn't bring this up to you. I didn't message you, so I'm saying it on air and getting your thoughts on it.
Awesome.
Is there a thought that we tell everybody right now that if you want to get a donation in to help families, that you need to send it in the next 10 minutes because we're going to stop super chats for a little bit, get caught up, then we will turn them maybe back on at the very end to let anybody else that maybe missed get a quick donation in, and then we'll answer a few more questions and we'll get out of here.
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
It's 2:30, games kick off at 4, so we're closing in on being like way behind at this point. All right. So it is 2:30 right now. By 2:40, if you want to lock in a donation, make sure you do it by 2:40, because at 2:40 we are going to turn off super chats until we get caught up, because at this point we're still way behind. Yep. Then, depending on how quickly we get caught up, the hope is that we'll turn super chats on back at the very end, maybe get a few more in real fast, and then we'll get out of here. So if you're definitely wanting to donate, please do it now before it's too late. Okay.
Yep.
So Stallions Productions, Jets or Eagles. We answered that. Furio Dante.
Yeah, we did that one too. We went Deontay Johnson.
Did that. Lendl Yarn, full PPR, need a flex and an RB2. Jones, Walker, Swift, Chandler, or McBride.
A flex and an RB2.
It's going to be Jones and Walker for me. As
Yep,
much as I want to play McBride.
The RBs.
No, you know what? If you don't trust Aaron Jones, go Walker and McBride. I said it.
All right. You said it. It's out there now.
If you have any worries about Aaron Jones, just go with McBride. If McBride scores 2 fantasy points this week, boy, am I going to hear it. Nicholas Holmes, full PPR, need a wide receiver and a flex from Collins, Addison, Chandler, Samuel, JSN. Collins is normally a full go, but I'm not digging the injury tag. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And you still need to start either him or Addison or Curtis Samuel or JSN.
I'm still starting Nico Collins.
I am too. And if you really don't want to start him, like if you don't want to, if I had to choose the next one in a full PPR, it's Curtis Samuel.
Yeah. Whitner. Olave, Reek, and Rice are locked in for the wide receiver. Higgins or Waddle for the last spot in the flex.
I still think that Higgins is probably slightly safer.
Boom. Colin Hassey becoming a member for the 3rd month. Kyler or Love this week?
I got Kyler higher than Love.
Start 2 from Waddle, Chandler, Jaden Reed, or Tyler Boyd. Most upside is going to be Waddle and Boyd. Safest will be Waddle and Chandler.
Yep.
And then I have Cole Kmet over Goddard at tight end this week.
Perfect.
Brandon Hammond, 2 quarterback league, loaded at every skill position. Do I start Taylor Heineke or Sam Howell with T-Law? I'm starting Howell and T-Law.
So am I.
He has CMC, Cook, and Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I'm just going with the safest bets there.
I am.
TT Quick, pick 2 in a full PPR from JT, Adams, Higgins, and then Tua or Fields. For me, I'm going JT and Higgins this week.
And I have Fields higher than Tua.
Boom. Sapper with the $20 donation, Champions Week. Who's safer, Ridley or Sutton? Sutton's going to be safer.
Safer, yes.
Yeah. P.S. Jake, can Soon Young on your chair with the hat forward? LOL, weird question, I know. What?
Can Soon Young on your chair? You want me to do what on my chair?
I'm sorry. Sapper, are you being sexually explicit right now?
Okay. I fulfilled. You can take a screenshot.
Stallions Productions, Nico Collins or Kenneth Walker for the flex. I'm going to
put the rally
Walker
hat on.
there.
Trying to put the rally hat on.
Bradley Davis. Happy holidays, guys. Pick 2 in a full PPR from Ford, McKinnon, Pacheco, Roshan Johnson. Simmies, even though I lost Chubb. Good luck to everyone this weekend. It's for sure Pacheco.
And I'm going Ford with the other one.
Yeah, if you want to play it safe, go with Ford. Roshan may end up having more upside, but he's super risky.
Yeah.
Maurice Hayward, Drake London, or Zay Flowers?
I'm going Drake London.
Walter John McGowan with the 10 bomb. Should I start Ridley this week over Warren at the flex? Yes, I would.
I would. Yes.
It's half PPR, 2 quarterback, and 2 flex league. My other wide receivers are CeeDee Lamb, Addison, and Dotson. Love you, fellas. Keep banging. Walter John, I will bang all the way.
Banging
Colin
everywhere.
Hassey, pick 2, Waddle, Chandler, Reed, and Boyd. Kmet or Goddard? Wait a second. We just answered this one, right?
I mean, I thought we did.
We said
we?
Waddle and Boyd for the most upside, Waddle and
Yep.
Chandler if you wanted to be a little bit safer, and then I
Yep.
did Komet over Goddard.
There you go.
Philip Parrish becoming a member for the third month. I might have missed my super chat, but got to hear it from the goats. No, we did get it, but we'll do it again. Who do I sit in a half PPR looking for upside? This is where I said to sit Pollard. If you needed upside, you had to sit Pollard.
Yep.
Joe P, Kincaid or Luke Musgrave? Oh, that's Kincaid easy.
Yep.
And
me
then
too.
in a half PPR, Devontae or Henry. That's
Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Dale Sullivan with the $2 donation. Appreciate you. Kent Dykesel with the $10 donation. And one wide receiver, one running back, one flex, full PPR. Swift, JSN, Chandler, Parker Washington, Achan, Elliott, Josh Palmer, likely OBJ, Curtis Samuel, sat Stafford and played against Kamara. Do I go Goff or Murray? So let's do Goff or Murray first.
I'm going Goff for safety here.
Okay. One wide receiver from JSN, Parker Washington, Josh Palmer, OBJ, Curtis Samuel.
It's Josh Palmer.
It's Josh Palmer. For the running back, it's Zeke Elliott. And then for the flex, it's Swift for me.
I would agree with that.
Big E in a standard, who should I start, Zeke or Eckler? I have Zeke higher. Then Love or Flacco?
I have Flacco higher than Love.
Big E in a... oh, my gosh. I already got that one. Steven Tejada. McBride or Kelsey? McBride has more upside than Kelsey, but it's Travis Kelsey, so I still have him as tight end 1 this week. And then Jacobs or Ty Chandler. I don't think we can wait on Jacobs. We're going to have to go Ty Chandler, even though I hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it a flex position, though? Can you flex McBride over those guys?
Yeah, that would be great.
Gio, Puncho. Who should I start in the flex? Ford, Antonio Gibson, or Terry McLaurin? I'm going to risk it with Jerome Ford, I guess.
I probably do as well.
Caden Savage in a full PPR current lineup is Hurts, Henry and Achan, Lamb and Addison, Laporta, Flexes Hawkinson, Swift, Reed, Boyd on my bench. Any changes? I've got Swift higher than Achan still this week. He's safer than Achan.
And other
Achan
than that,
has
though,
more upside, though.
other than that, I keep it the way you got it. I keep Addison over Boyd.
Zoom 98 with a $10 donation. Half PPR league, Murray at Chicago or Flacco at Houston for quarterback 2.
Doesn't say the rest of his lineup, huh? I still think that Flacco is probably the safer floor, but I got Murray ranked higher for the potential upside.
Also pick 2 between Pacheco, Mostert, and Jacobs. It's Pacheco and Mostert.
Yep.
And then Buffalo, Green Bay, or Indianapolis. Thanks for your help this year.
Give me Green Bay going up against Carolina.
There, we got it. Zoom. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Zoom.
Caddy becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Caddy, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Joe Toner, half PPR, Lawrence, Geno, or Mullins? Probably Lawrence, right?
Out of those options, yes.
Pick 2 from Pittman, Evans, Walker, Ayuk, Ridley, Jones, Warren, Hopkins, or Sutton. Oh, no. We have to pick 2 quarterbacks.
Okay.
Lawrence,
makes you feel
Geno,
better.
or Mullins?
I'm going Lawrence and Mullins.
Okay. And then we have to pick 5 from Pittman, yes. Evans, yes.
Yes.
Walker, yes. Ayuk, yes. And then Ridley, Jones, Warren, or Sutton. Are we going Ridley or Aaron Jones?
Given that I feel like you have a lot of safety there already, I kind of gamble a little bit. I go with Jones.
Boom. Got it.
Yep.
Spencer, Cooper, or Chandler? I'm going with Cooper. There.
Yep.
Sean Shaw, Aaron Jones, or Warren in a full PPR. It's Aaron Jones for me easy.
That's where I'm going as well.
Richard Ellis. So news just came out Lawrence is playing Sunday. Would you play Lawrence or Baker in a full PPR? We saw Baker higher, right? Or did Lawrence jump him? I can't remember now.
Lawrence jumped him, so technically now it's Lawrence over Baker.
Okay, Lawrence over Baker then. Javon Woods with $1 dono. Javon, appreciates you. Dale Sullivan in a half PPR. Need a running back from Zeke, Eckler, Chandler, and Gus. If you just need one, it's Zeke. But I have Zeke, Eckler, Zeke, Eckler, Chandler, Gus in that order. Jose Hernandez lost CJ. Need a quarterback. Flacco or Browning?
They're close. I have Flacco 1 spot higher than Browning.
Hayed with a 10 bomb. Tua or Baker?
I have Tua. I have Baker as the safer play, but Tua the higher upside. Tua's
And
ranked
then he
higher.
needs to bench one from Gibbs, Henry, Elliott, and Cook. I have to bench Elliott out of that group.
Out of that group, I think you kind of have to.
Dale Sullivan, also consider flex with Sutton in London. I've got Sutton over London this week.
Yes. And then I'm guessing.
His question above didn't have anything.
Oh,
about
yeah, it was
that,
just
though.
running backs above.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Caddy, one of our newest member with a $5 donation, appreciate you. In a PPR league, Mullins or Flacco?
Flacco is higher.
And then Cook, Mostert, Etienne, or Pacheco. I have got Cook and Mostert highest, I think. I do. Cook and Mostert are the highest.
And then wide receiver, you got Justin Jefferson and T. Higgins.
Yep. And then
Laporta or McBride.
And then I've got McBride higher than Laporta, and then I am going to flex Pacheco.
Yep.
Out of that group.
And then the defense,
Michael
Colts or
Biskey.
Eagles. Colts
yeah,
or
yeah.
Eagles, I have the Eagles higher.
Michael Biskey in a full PPR. Devontae, T. Higgins, Ayuk, pick 2.
I mean, my 2 highest ranked right now are Ayuk and Higgins. I know it's a risk, though.
The Brown Dasher, no.
I need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Can y'all go back and rate again, please?
Wait, what?
He wants us to go back to his old question and
Do we
rate
even know where that's at?
somewhere a long
Ladies
way
and
up
gentlemen,
the list.
if you're going to send a super chat and ask us to go back to a previous super chat,
it's almost impossible.
today's for a good cause. Just make it another $5 and put the old question back in for us.
Or tell us to just pay attention to the chat and you'll send it again or something, because I have no idea.
Even at that point today, I don't know. Angel, Badillo, full PPR, need 2 running backs and a flex from a Chan, Eckler, Javante Warren, Chandler, JSN, Reed. Merry Christmas, everyone. Andrew, you don't have to be a member. No. You can send a donation without being a member.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2 running backs is going to be a Chan and Javante here, and I'm gonna go Eckler as the flex.
Yep. I'd flex Eckler as well.
Jay Hotz with a $2 donation. Appreciate you. Agent Uzi, also my nickname in high school.
No.
In a standard league. What is Jay Brown?
Jake Browning.
Oh, Jake Browning or Tua, right?
Yep.
And then Higgins, Kittle, Godwin, or Breed. I don't know who Breed is. I'm going to go T. Higgins there.
Yes, that's where I'm going as well.
Brian Castle in a non-PPR league. 1 running back left, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Henry, Cook, and Bijan. So I'm going running back is going to be Henry with Cook being my flex. DK, DJ Moore, and Amari Cooper, thanks for all you do. Safety-wise, it's DJ Moore and Amari Cooper. It's DJ Moore and DK for more upside.
Yep.
Angel, what's up, guys? In a standard league, need a running back for this week. CEH or Zamir White? When do
Luckily,
these 2 teams play?
They play each other, and it's not until Monday.
I mean, if Josh Jacobs plays, I'm going to play CEH. If he doesn't, it's Zamir White.
Yep.
Big E. Standard. I played Kyron Williams on Thursday. Which 2 should I start? Zeke, Eckler, Breece Hall, or Walker? Not sure if he's playing this week or Bijan. He is playing this week. It's Walker and Zeke is my next 2. Well, I have Bijan higher than Walker due to upside potential, but Walker is safer.
Yeah.
So Zeke for sure. Bijan if you want more upside. Walker if you want to play it safe.
There you go.
Oh, I missed this 50 bomb earlier from Carla W. We need to get a little Carla W spamming up in the chat. Carla, another member of the Headliner Nation community here. Warren or a Chan? I've got a Chan higher in a half PPR league. Everyone give Carla a shout out because I completely missed that one earlier.
Hashtag Carla.
Michael Newman in a full PPR. Who are you flexing? Josh Palmer, Curtis Samuel, or Noah Brown? Has CD, Ridley, and Ingram, and then Kmet on the bench.
Full PPR. If I can only flex one of them, if you want to play it safer, it's Curtis Samuel. If you want to gamble, it's Josh Palmer.
Jerick McKinnon is out this week.
Yep.
My nose is itching like crazy because
Your beard.
my hair is like.
What happened to your rally cap? I thought we were rallying right now.
Dude, I'm literally starting to lose it. Like all the energy is just going downhill right now. I'm losing my voice. I'm out of water. No, I still have a little bit of water left. I haven't had anything to eat today. I am running on E.
funny.
Cheeseburger Eddie. Happy holidays. Locking in Fields, Laporta, and Justin Jefferson. Please pick 2 running backs and a wide receiver from ETN, Pacheco, Achane, Singletary, DJ Moore, Rice, and Ridley. Thank you so much, guys. Good luck, everyone. So running back wise, I'm locking in Pacheco and ETN. For the wide receiver, is it DJ Moore,
It's
Rice,
DJ
or Ridley?
Moore. It's DJ Moore.
Perfect. And he doesn't ask for a flex.
Yep.
Dapper Dan becoming a member for the 16th month. Now that Lawrence is clear, is it Goff or T-Law?
I have Goff 2 spots higher than T-Law still.
SCM. I don't know what that's supposed to spell, so I'm just going to say SCM. With the $10 donation, thanks, guys, for the advice. Lamar Jackson or Justin Fields?
That one's actually a lot closer.
Ford or... Oh, sorry.
I have Fields over Jackson.
Ford or Eckler? I've got Eckler higher than Ford. And then Jacobs, Flowers, Zeke, or Waller? Give me some Zeke.
Zekealicious. Are you still trying to figure out what this says?
Yeah.
Scumbag?
That's what I thought to begin with, too. but I couldn't
Scumbag
say
Marv?
it.
I don't know.
John
it
Payne
is
in a
not.
full PPR. A.J. Brown is the wide receiver 1. Need a wide receiver 2 from Garrett, Sutton, Collins, or Higgins.
I'm going Higgins and I'm going Sutton.
Alvin Kamara was the RB1. Barkley was the RB2. Pollard is in the flex. Connor and Hubbard on the bench. What would you change? Nothing with that.
No.
SCM becoming a member for the 2nd month. Thanks, guys, for the advice. Lamar Jackson. Oh, it's the same thing. He just sent it.
Yeah.
He just sent it afterwards. So
Yep.
answer doesn't change. Thanks for being a member for the 2nd month. Isaac Rodriguez, pick 3 in a PPR, 2 running backs and 1 flex from Mixon, Henry, Achane, Chandler, and Ridley. It is Henry, Mixon, and Ridley.
Yep, that's where I'd go as well.
Jordan celebrating a month membership with us. My running backs are Henry and Ford with a Chan for the flex. Would you all sit one of the 3 for Pacheco? Absolutely. You're playing Pacheco over Ford.
Yep, I would as well.
The tie guy, Jones or ETN this week. Aaron Jones, I have Aaron Jones higher if that's who it is.
I believe so.
642 Big T becoming a member for the 2nd month. Another great season as a headliner. Let's go, baby. Happy to be a member this season. Would you start Kincaid or Walker at tight end? You mean
Maybe
Waller?
he means Waller? Maybe Waller?
I have Darren Waller higher than Kincaid if that's who you meant.
Yes, I believe so.
Will M, who do I start in a PPR Superflex league? Zeke, Barkley, Eckler, or Kyler Murray? You can only start one, and those are your options. Who was already at the running back position for you? I mean,
I'm still going Kyler Murray.
I'm going to go Kyler Murray because typically quarterbacks have a little bit of advantageous scoring in Superflex.
Yeah, even a
league.
bad game for him is probably a solid game for the rest.
Yeah. El Han becoming a member for the 3rd month. PPR pick 2, Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry, Achane, and Jonathan Taylor. It's JT and Derrick Henry for me. Ricky Bueller, pick 2 in a full PPR, Zeke, Higgins, and Barkley. Zeke and Higgins for me, if you want more upside. If you want to play it safe, it's Zeke and Barkley then.
Yep, I would agree. I'm going Zeke Higgins.
Kevin Jacobson in a full PPR Superflex. If Jacobs is out, Jaden Reed, Brandon Cooks, or Browning. Give me Browning.
Yep.
Will Akaya, Packers, Houston, or Cincinnati defense?
Packers, Houston, or Cincinnati. Packers. Give me the Packers against Carolina.
Taylor Bryson in a half PPR. I need a running back, a wide receiver, and 2 flex from Pacheco, Elliott, Ford, Smith, Ridley, Rice, Sutton. So my running back is going to be Pacheco, and Elliott is going to be one of my flexes. Wide receiver will be Ridley, and Sutton will be our other flex.
Yes, I would agree with that. Actually, no, I have Rice over Sutton. Sorry.
Rice is going to be the other one then.
Yep.
Sandy O with a $1 donation. Joey Manzo with a $1 donation. Jonathan Wynn, following you all since I started fantasy 3 years ago. Went from last place first year to first place last year. Looking to repeat again this year in a half PPR. Start Connor or Ingram. Appreciate you all since it's a full PPR league. Give me some Evan Ingram this week.
Evan
And Jonathan,
Ingram.
glad that you've been finding success since joining us. David Brayman, Warren Collins, or Jacoby Myers at the flex. Give me Collins there again.
Yep, I'm just going to gamble and go Nico.
Papa J with the $20 donation. Happy holidays, Papa J. Thank you for that generous donation. Sale in a full PPR. Trust
Or
Nico.
Sal.
Oh my gosh, we're at the end. I kept trying to scroll and it wasn't scrolling, and I was like,
I
oh
know.
my gosh, it froze. It didn't. Nico Collins or Deontay Johnson? I'm going Nico Collins still.
Yes.
Kalafa with a $20 donation. Merry Christmas, Headliner Nation. Need one in the flex in a full PPR. Devontae Smith, Tyler Boyd, Dontavian Wicks, or Devin Singletary. Jake and Kyle, best in the business. Much love and aloha. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Stay blessed. Kalafa, appreciate you, baby.
Just one of those guys. I mean, out of the options, I would choose Devontae Smith if we knew for sure. But is there another option just in case? No, there's not. There's no one else that he has that's on Monday. I mean, Devontae Smith has come out and said that he's playing personally, so I'm going with Devontae Smith.
Perfect. Boom. I'm kind of leaning that way anyway.
Yep.
So I agree.
And then Dustin Bremer and Andrew Salisbury, welcome to official membership of Headliner Nation. Kyle, that was freaking nuts. That was 2 hours and 50 minutes straight.
And I can't see our goal anymore because once you turn super chats off, it disappears.
It disappears.
We'll be able to see it at the end of the stream, but we can't see it right now.
Yeah.
It's 12:51.
No, it's 2:51. And maybe it's 12:51 somewhere, Kyle. You know, further west we go, I'm sure it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that we're going to be right around $2,500. And my email has blowed the F up, by the way, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing.
Nick R, we're going Swift over Chandler. Hey Duke, give me Zamir White. Give me Zamir White. Emilio, Derrick Henry, Saquon, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra, Etienne, and Mike Evans. Choose 5. I have to sit one of those guys. I will sit Etienne. Jay Fields, give me T-Law over Flacco. Hey Zeus, give me Mayfield over Browning. Peasy, go Sutton over London.
Agree with that.
LH, JSN, Deontay, Ford, or Ferguson in a standard league. Give me Ferguson.
In the Rockies, that's probably right. Yep.
Tight end is McBride. Flex Ingram, Chandler, or Flowers. Flex Ingram. Give me Higgins over Pollard. Give me James Conner over Ty Chandler. Give me Fields over Lawrence and Henry over Mixon. PZ's asking me a kicker question, and I don't know the kicker rankings offhand. Moody or Myers? I think Moody's higher. Devontae Smith over Deontay Johnson, Terrence. Gary, I'm going Tua over Flacco. Angel, I'll go ahead and flex Aaron Jones over Ingram. Jesus, I have Zeke higher than Pollard. Mason, Howell over Browning, Jake.
Yep, I got Browning higher.
Genus, Elliott or McBride in a full PPR. Genus, it's going to be Elliott if you want to play it safe. McBride if you want more upside. Jesus, Zeke over Pollard. I already answered that one.
Texans or Bears? I got the Bears
Minshew,
higher.
Gino or Flacco?
Gino or Flacco? I got Flacco higher.
No, Minshew, Gino or Flacco.
Oh, Minshew. I still have Minshew and Flacco over Gino.
Yasu, it's going to be McBride over Laporta for me. Joseph, it's a Chan over Devontae Smith. Jesus, I have Zeke, Swift, and Singletary in that order.
I'm going Nico over Chandler.
Yep. TP, I'm going Henry over Chandler. Robert, I'm going Nico Collins over Deontay Johnson. Nick R, I'm going Swift over Chandler. PR, Waller, Ingram, or Likely. Give me Ingram. Jay Fields, Pittman, Waddle, and a Chan. I'm going Pittman at wide receiver. And then Waddle if you want to play it safe. A Chan if you want more upside. Gabe, McBride over Ingram. Jackson, Zeke over Kenneth Walker. I've got the Muth over Kincaid. Grateful.
Bears
JR,
over Texans.
I would go Gibbs and Evans over Hall. Lamar or Brock Purdy?
I have Lamar one spot higher, but I love them both.
I'll go Pittman over Mixon in a full PPR. We're going Fields over Browning and T-Law.
Yep.
We're starting Love over Mullins.
Nope. We're going Mullins over Love.
I'm an idiot. Never mind. I'm going Gibbs over Aaron Jones. My eyes are having trouble focusing right now.
Yeah, everything's a little bit blurry right this second.
I'm trying to read it and I'm like, wait, does that say what I think it said?
Lawrence, Flacco, or Mullins? I still got Lawrence higher. Lazar. All right, 5 more minutes, Kyle. That'll give us an even 3-hour stream.
Yeah.
And if we're not at 2,500, I'll round it up myself to 2,500.
Same.
I'm pretty sure we're there. But we will check as soon as it's over. And then, like I said, I have a lot of emails. And I even have multiple Discord messages as well from members of families that they're nominating for some help here this Christmas season. I'm going to go through. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to take a leak. I'm going to turn the TV on. I'm going to recline that movie chair back so I can relax a little bit. I'm going to turn on the massage function. And then I'm going to sit here and go through and answer emails and Discord messages one at a time to get some people taken care of here for the Christmas season.
And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, please nominate families that are truly in need. Are truly in need.
Yeah, we're trying to help out as many people as we can that need some help. We do things all year long with Compassion International, getting children sponsored internationally. We'll always have comments on those videos like, why don't you help people here in the States? Well, this is one of those opportunities, but I don't know if I've seen any of those names of the people who complained earlier in the year today. So this is an opportunity to help everyone all over the place. And if you've been here for any length of time, you know what that's all about for sure. Because I mean, that's what we do here. We're constantly trying to give back to the community that helps us live the dream that we're getting to do. Whew. I'm spent, Kyle.
I am
spent. Only 2 more weeks left of the fantasy season after this. That is nuts. And
we've already started looking forward to next year. We gave the viewers a little snapshot of some things that we were thinking about with videos. Not even close to being what the final product was, but a little bit of a test. A little bit of a test to see what people thought. They got the same amount of information. Graphics were different.
Yep.
Just to see. We got really good feedback there.
Yep, for sure.
I think the stretch run here is showing like a lot of our picks that we were making at the beginning of the season have been very strong picks.
Yep.
We're seeing a lot about how do I get back into Discord? Why are you not in Discord?
If the membership went in and out, all you'll have to do is you have to go back into Discord and resync it to YouTube. If it's already in there, you may have to delete it and re-sign into it so it re-recognizes it.
After the season, we will have the Combine in Indianapolis, as usual.
Yep.
We'll be in Detroit for the draft this year.
Yep.
So anybody that's going to be in Detroit for the draft, or if you've been thinking about going to the NFL draft, I would highly encourage you to come hang out with us. We'll be there.
Yep. Fun times. I'm sure Kyle will come here at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun. A good time. And Christmas is 2 days away. I'm hoping that a lot of people don't let the outcome of fantasy football affect how they feel on Christmas. I mean, remember, this is a great time of year to be thankful for everything we all have and just enjoy each other's company and time. And I am very grateful to have the community that we have here with this channel, for sure.
You just have to connect it again. So all you have to do is go into your Discord settings, connections, add YouTube, sign in, and you'll be set.
Yep. It's definitely going to affect me for sure, Peasy. Awesome. All right, Kyle, you ready to call it a day?
I'm ready to call it.
All
if
right.
we didn't get to your questions, I'll be live tomorrow. Is today Saturday? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning for members. We'll do our normal stuff in the morning for odds jam. Look at some pick'ems for tomorrow, and then we'll do members only to do some start and sit questions and things like that, and then we'll be good to roll at that point.
Absolutely.
All right,
we'll all get to
ladies
enjoy
and
it.
gentlemen, I am spent. I'm literally going to go in and eat, and I'm probably going to go to sleep. I don't think I have ever been this exhausted. You guys could probably see me start to lose attention and energy at the end of the stream there.
Yeah, it was 3 hours of nonstop talking is a lot.
Yeah, it's been a big day. But hey, appreciate everybody.
Totally worth it.
We raised around. We'll have the final total. We'll post it in Discord on the channel and stuff like that. But we were right around $2.5 thousand today, raising money for families in need. Again, any donations received will be given to those families in need. If you have anybody that you're interested in sending them to, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Yeah, but we're good to go.
I appreciate
Andrew,
everybody's support today.
Hey, listen real quick. We will turn Super Chats back on after this is done. I don't know if anybody realizes this, but you all can leave super comments on our videos now. So if you're like, if you miss something and you want guaranteed answers in the comment section because you can't make a live show, you can leave super comments now, and it allows you to donate money through the comment section. So if you didn't get to donate any money during this live stream and you would still like to, any comments left on this video that are super comments, we will also take that money and donate it to. So anybody that wants to donate afterwards, do the same thing, and that money will still go to families in need. But ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a great Saturday.
Thank you.
Have a
Merry
great
Christmas.
Sunday. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Love you all. Forehead kisses. Later.
Have a good one.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going